Hello and welcome to another stream here on Behance and on YouTube. We are here
YouTube.
It's happening. Do you know about YouTube? It's a place where things are. My dad's texting me right now. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. My name's Anna Daviscourt. I am a children's book illustrator. This is my best friend Anthony Sims. Here's the chat reader and also just the voice of the stream, the personality.
Rynn in the chat, Kendall in the chat, Tara in the chat, Jake in the chat, Rynn again. You're there.
I'm here.
And me.
I exist in the chat, as does Anthony. We're one of you. Oh, what would
and
we
I clicked that little thumbs up button. Wow.
Yeah, ooh, click the thumbs up button. Good idea. If everyone in the chat had a camera on them right now, what would we see? I am just curious what's happening in your homes. Right now, this is what we would look like. What you can't see
this is us.
Is that a second before we started, the stream was set to private. My bad. And then I realized it and I was like, oh no. And then I go to the Discord and everybody's like, can't get through. It's blocked, blah. And then I was like, no.
Oh, is that what they were talking about?
Yes.
I saw all of that and I was busy.
I was busy. You can't help them. I'm just busy. And so now, instead of being cozy in my sweater, I am actively sweating because I was like instantly like, oh no, something went wrong.
I was completely oblivious.
It's fine.
I was reaching out to Erin Bernstein about a potential opportunity.
Oh, ooh, that's cool. I like that. I like to hear it. Also, my dad is texting with me and my sister about making crumb patisserie. He's going to the store to get ingredients. Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so my niece had a sniffle the other day. So everybody went into lockdown. We got a COVID test for her, and we just got back. It's negative. She has a cold, which also, how do you get colds when you're trying to avoid people? I don't know. But also, oh, thank you for putting this link in the chat.
I might as well.
It's just great news. Yay, great news. We'd love to hear it.
That's so interesting that happened because the same situation happened with Gary's nephew over the weekend, where kids in the preschool got it, and they tested negative, though, so
fantastic.
Yay.
So glad, so grateful, my goodness.
Well,
Everybody
'tis
get
the season
vaccinated.
for nieces and nephews. Check in
Well,
on them.
it's school season and
Better
people
see
are
how
going to
Lily's
places.
doing.
Yeah, seriously. Check on everyone. Do you want to say a little bit about Erin Bernstein since you linked him?
Oh yeah, sure. I just had his website up. Erin Bernstein was an Adobe resident with Anna during her year, and he was focusing on photography, specifically food photography.
Mm-hmm.
And his website under the Meet page says, Erin Bernstein is an NYC-based photographer with an affinity for grocery stores and ice cream. Under the digital guise of Hungry Boy, Erin creates photographs, animations, and short-form videos for clients primarily in the food and lifestyle spaces. Oh. It goes on. If you want to check him out, I put a link in the profile, and it's just a Hungry Boy across socials if you guys want to check him out there.
And I mean, that is a pretty, like, it's a good description and everything, but it doesn't tell you how, like, amazing
he's so nice. His work is amazing, and he's super nice. Like, a description of what he does doesn't really get at the core of his personality, but he's awesome. Super friendly.
And he makes great food, and he shoots great food, and he is so freaking creative with how he makes his compositions and videos and everything. He does, like, stop motion stuff, and he does almost like a history as well. He did a whole series about iconography of, like, food and serving vessels in New York, where he encased them in ice and took pictures of them. I love that one so much. Cool. But yeah, there are so many things that he's worked on, and yeah, just go check him out. He's amazing. And Anthony and him working together makes me just, like, my heart soar. So I love the idea of that. If it's their project.
I don't know. So someone reached out to me, and I said that I might not be the right fit because I don't do video work. And they were looking to do some sort of, like, short form videos, and I was like, well,
I do know a guy.
I can help you with stills, but I can't help you with motion or video. So
love it. That's great. That is exactly the same thing. I love working together also, to me, is like spreading the work between people. I love to see it. It's one of the reasons that it's really great to know people who have somewhat of a similar style to you, where you're like, oh, I can offer that if I'm booked up. Literally, I just said, like, hey, check out Shauna, Lynn, and Cody Bear if you like my character work, because I feel like they are kind of akin. And so it could be like, go for it.
The job that I was on last week, I got because Beth gave my information to someone.
No way.
They reached out. Yeah, networking is such a huge thing.
But it's also, it sounds daunting when you call it networking. It's
well,
just
networking, yeah. In your career space, which I suppose is short form of that is just networking.
Yeah, but I hate the idea that you're going out and being like, oh, that person's a high profile whatever, and I need to be friends with them. And it's like, no, just be friends with people, and then things will happen.
Well, the other meaning of networking, like, I met Beth through retouching and through other people in the fields, and there's just like a network of us. I don't mean it in a negative connotation.
No, I'm not trying to say
I'm not using people to get me work.
You never would. That's impossible. You'd be too awkward.
So, job me, you.
So I like money too. It pays
Put that
for
greenie in my wallet.
Anyways, enough about that. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna get into illustration now.
We're only 10 minutes off schedule.
Hey, whatever. We can talk for as long as we want. But while we talk, we should draw. So
we also have Ibrahim in the chat.
Ibrahim, hello. How are you? You having a good day? You enjoying yourself? It's very rainy where we are. Very well, Anthony. Is it as rainy where you are as where I am?
I think so. I haven't really been outside. I've been playing Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Wii U.
Heck yeah. That's a good use of time.
Those rainy days, man. Gotta Vigia game it sometime.
Vigia games! I agree.
Yeah, when I was upstairs making some tea, I looked out and the window was open, so it was nice hearing like the pitter-patter of rain dropping on the leaves outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which might not be the case for very much longer, because we got a hold of our landlord and we were asking if he could take the tree down in the backyard because of the amount of saplings it just has spread throughout the yard.
Yeah.
In the neighbor's yard, we were talking to our neighbor Brenda, and she said about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, she used to have an apricot tree and some grapes growing in her backyard, but this tree has just taken over and dumped so much saplings that she couldn't keep up with, and it died.
Oh, that's so sad. Get her
Isn't
apricots
that?
back.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely email our landlord about it and be like, our neighbor and us hate the tree.
Kill the tree, which is not something.
And
I
in the
usually say,
spring,
but-
it like spews out so much pollen. It gets all over the cars. It gets all over the yard, and it stinks. It's a weird smelling pollen. And then it drops all these stupid little sticks out of the tree, and it just makes it uncomfortable to walk around barefoot in the backyard. And in the winter storm that we had, a giant branch fell off.
Oh,
So it's
that's
also
scary.
dangerous.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
like,
hazard, for sure.
can we just get rid of it? It's annoying and bad.
Annoying and bad. Yeah, all the things. Yeah, I hope you are at least heard by the the landlord. I know the arborist
Yeah, he
coming
did.
and cutting
He's,
down this tree is a lot.
He's sending out an arborist to
No way.
take a look at it. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, mainly, and because the business, I guess, what the reason we were having a conversation with Brenda, or our neighbor, is because she came over looking for our landlord's information, because the business behind us, a branch fell off onto that business, and they sent a letter to Brenda, assuming that it was her tree. So she needed to come over and get landlord's information.
Was it a threatening letter?
They were just asking, like, can you trim the tree back? So our landlord has to call out an arborist and do that anyway. So I sent an email and I was like, hey, ahead of doing that, can you trim it all the way down, like to the ground?
And remove the stump and burn
and put a pool back there, huh? A hot tub at least. No, literally not having anything there would be better than what's there now. But it would be nice to have a smaller tree, like a dogwood or a magnolia, or maybe even like a fruiting tree.
Mm-hmm.
Just this one is so annoying and just all-consuming. But
unfortunate.
So raindrops on leaves. Yeah, it was great.
Wait, what?
Kill it.
No, today what we're gonna do is not kill it. We're gonna celebrate. Maybe these are probably little saplings too. Whoops. But what we're gonna do is create a cozy outdoor reading nook for a mouse friend. That's the goal here. So we've kind of set up this little reading nook. It's starting to happen. We have a little...
D. Ross just made it.
Hey D, what's up? How you doing? You having a good day? I hope so.
Also, Jake is really excited about the tiny chair.
I mean, tiny chairs are fantastic. I hope you can kind of see what I'm thinking of. I'll obviously throw some like color and value in here to clarify things, but we're thinking forest floor. We're thinking lush and lots of oversized plantos. Maybe we should get some sword ferns up in here because Anthony loves them. And I don't know. We'll mess around with composition of plenty. This is just a sketch, so we're just chilling right now. We don't even have a mouse friend. Let's get him in there. Also, should we have like needles, bed of leaves, things like that? Anthony and I have gone for many a hike lately, and so I feel full to the brim with inspiration. How you want to be.
Brim?
To the brim! Blech. So full. I mean, normal.
Rynn was asking what kind of tree it was, and our neighbor referred to it as a sumac, but I had a friend over once and they referred to it as an ash.
Have you seen the pictures of a sumac tree?
I'm looking at it now and it's showing this giant red blossom that comes out of it. But I don't know if that happens on all forms of the tree, or aren't there like male, female versions of trees?
For sure.
So is that only on one type? Because this one's never had beautiful stuff come out of it, only annoying things.
I really don't know enough, but one thing I do know about sumac is it's a spice herb? I don't know. It's a flavoring agent that you can put on carrots that make them quite delicious. I mean, carrots are delicious no matter what.
No. I don't think that's it. It's annoying. That's what it is, Rynn. The annoying type of tree.
It looks like an ash tree. I think that's what it is, but we'll see. The arborist will probably give you a definitive.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know when he's supposed to get here. Our landlord was like, he'll be around at some point. I'll try to warn you when. His schedule's busy. We were like, okay.
Sure.
There's just going to be some guy in our backyard poking around at a tree, and we'll just assume that's fine.
I mean, you've had people back there before. You can't assume anything.
Oh, yeah, did I tell you that?
Yeah. Scary.
It wasn't bad, though. I mean, it was a
wasn't
little
bad.
like,
There
whoa,
was a
what's
person
happening?
who
But it
wandered
wasn't
into
bad.
their backyard and then left and did nothing bad. So.
Yeah. Which Anna has been that person to other people.
I have been literally to your neighbors. I was confused as to where Anthony lived at one point, and I was trying to look for. There was specific instructions to like go to the back door, and that you lived in the basement. And so I was looking for like a basement door. And what do you know? Your neighbors had one of those. So I went. I went to the wrong house, and I was just loitering. And then they answered the door and were like, "They don't live here." And I was like, "I'm so sorry." Swear I'm not crazy, but you know, let me in. No, their dog was really cute and they were nice. So you got good neighbors.
What kind of dog was it?
Pitbull. A Pitbull.
Oh yeah, he's so cute.
So cute.
Barks a lot, but in a happy way.
Yeah, I love a good happy bark. One of our neighbors has been, I think, just not home, and then their dog barks for so long, and I just feel bad.
Maybe they're happy. Maybe they hate their owner.
I mean, it's more like a wailing cry. It's like, why? It only happens.
Maybe he's
sometimes,
just trying to get into dog opera.
Okay, I'll be down for that. Tell me more.
Dogpra.
Dogpra. I wanted to be the Phantom of the Dogpra.
Phantom of the Dogma.
On Halloween.
Oh, but the mask could just be like a black spot over his eye, and then that
it's
one's
the
like
marking, yeah.
blue or something.
And then Christine comes to the door on Halloween night with just so many curls in the hair on a wig.
And she sings "If" for 5 minutes.
I really don't know what song you're referring to with that. Sing it for me.
The "If" song. I'm gonna Google if that's a thing. The "If" song. Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera.
Is it the theme song? Oh, Google. Shush. Shush.
Shush.
It's Google's 23rd birthday today. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw the Google Doodle. It's not a Google Doodle, it's a Google Doodle. Everyone, say it along with me. Google Doodle.
Google Doodle.
Captions, good job. You recognize
Google
that.
Doodle. Google a little. I Googled a little.
Googling and giggling. That's going to be our next podcast. It's a research one. Where we tell you
Google.
what we
No.
looked up.
Shush.
Googling and giggling.
Okay, I can't find it, so I'll watch the entire movie and then let you know if it was a different one that I was thinking.
Okay, could you instead watch the stage play for me?
Stage play. Yeah, that was fun. I don't think it was in the stage play. I think it was in the movie. The long "If," where, okay, it's not 5 minutes, but she sings it for a longer time than you would think a 2-letter word could be sung for.
Okay,
She just
I'm
carries the
gonna
note
think
for so
about
long.
some songs and kind of hum them, so maybe you'll recognize it. Like Angel.
I
of
like the
Music,
intro. Can you
where
hum
it's
that? How high in your registry can you get with humming? The Phantom of the Opera is real!
In my mind, I was humming "If."
Amazing. I felt it in the cosmos.
Yeah, exactly.
D. Ross is hoping for things to be good.
Things are good and will be continually, forever and ever, for always and always. Always good. Never great, never bad, just good. How do you feel about
Rynn
that?
says, never great, always good, not bad. Rynn says, Anna and the Banshee.
Banana cheese. I like
Banana
it.
cheese.
Okay.
It's like when you put it through a filter in a music program and really degrade it, so it just sounds like a Grimes album.
Whoa, rude to Grimes. Are you kidding me?
No, she said it in her own
ethereal,
interview.
like,
She's like, if you filter the crap out of it, I think is what she said.
just filter the crap out of it. I love it.
She doesn't hold back. She's like, I know my music sounds what it sounds like. Then this is how it happened. You aren't far from the truth.
That's interesting. Alright. She says so.
Speaking of which, have you heard the big news?
The hubbub? The scuttlebutt? What? Tell me. No.
Grimes and Elon Musk are partially separated.
What? Does that mean like they were connected at the hip and then they like severed part of it?
They had a baby together, so yeah, I guess.
Oh wait, did they have a baby? I'm not up on the hot goss.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to pronounce that baby's name.
Oh, that was the thing. I remember that briefly in my
X, maybe?
I don't know. It feels like a fever dream of a memory. Just like,
It still is a fever
that
dream.
can't be real. What?
But, cool.
Yeah, oh, so cool.
I guess that baby could change their name to whatever they want it to be if they're like,
Do you think they go for Grimes or Musk as a last name?
Oh my goodness. Well, Grimes is not her last name, but okay. Grimes is her first name.
Grimathy.
Grimathy. Grimeson.
Grimathy von Grims.
Grimy Muscatara suggests. That's like a scent you would get at Hot Topic.
That's why they named the baby something else. They're like, it can't be a true mixture. Sorry,
Rynn says,
I'm
grimy,
not
dirty,
trying
musky
to make
baby.
fun of people's names, but
happening.
grimy, dirty, musky baby.
Jake Green says, yeah, good old XAE squished together A-XII.
So how do you pronounce that, do you think?
I want to say they just said X for short.
X?
Maybe?
Okay. I mean, then you could... I mean, I had a teacher who named his child Xavier, and I think they just called him X. But when they pronounced it, it would be Xavier, not X Xavier. So it was X
like
or
the
Xavier.
X-Men? Is it Xavier in X-Men, or is it Xavier?
Excelsior!
Excalibur!
Oh, man. Got no brains to hold me up.
Kendall says, cat ran over the keyboard. And Jake Green says, no idea. And Alessandra says, how was your weekend, Anna and Anthony? Pretty good.
That was great. Anthony,
Went
tell
on a
us about yours.
hike.
You went on a hike?
Well, Friday was our roommate's birthday. Celebrated Ashley's birthday.
Whoop, whoop.
And Anna gave me the recipe for these brownies called Forever Brownies.
From Claire
Savage.
Saffitz. Adam Savage's sister. No, it's
Yeah.
Claire Saffitz from Bon Appetit. She put out a book called Dessert Person, and it's got some great recipes. The only one I've tried so far. No, actually, I tried two. Is the Forever Brownies, and I'm hooked. Man, they good.
Forever Brownies, Claire Saffitz. I'm gonna link the YouTube video. I think she has one for that one.
They call for malt, which I've never had, and Anthony did, so I'm very curious. Did you taste the malt?
Oh, what do you mean? I bought it from the store when I got the ingredients.
You got malt. I've never had malt, and you added it to the recipe, but it's like optional.
I didn't try it on its own. Malt is the key ingredient to the, what is it, Whoppers? Is that what they're called?
Sure.
Isn't that what those are?
I
like
mean,
malt
there's
balls?
also malted milkshakes. Sometimes you put malt in. Was it? Oh, it's pizza dough. Diastatic
It's just a chocolatey flavor. Is that what it is? I didn't taste it on its own, so when everything was combined, I mean, it just tasted like brownie. I didn't
Okay, so it's not
discern
like
that specific flavor out of it. But I asked everyone. I sent you a text saying like, well, I ate 3 and Ashley and Sammy didn't finish theirs. So I mean, I like it. I don't know. I kind of like low-key thought, oh, I finished both of theirs for them.
Okay, so either
it
Anthony
just felt like
loves
that kind
them
of,
or Vale hates
it just
them.
felt like that kind of like, oh yeah, good. Oh, I'm full here. You can have mine.
I mean, they are a lot.
That's kind of what it felt like. But I asked the next day, and they were like, no, it was literally because we were just full off of pizza, and it was a lot. They were like decadent.
Yeah,
so
they are decadent.
It was very rich. But they did say like, don't change anything about it, because I asked like, I could make it less sweet. I could try to make it less chocolatey. Do you want it chewier? I don't know.
They're called the Forever and Ever brownies now. I could change anything. Just
but
tell
they
me
all
what's
said
wrong.
that it was fine. It was good.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I think that is very reasonable. Being full on a birthday full of food. I think they were also ready at like 11 o'clock at night or something. So
Yeah, I started them kind of late,
that's
which
past
it
my
ended up
eating
working
time.
out.
Good.
Because
Nobody
we
ate
started
them.
the movie. well, I guess it should have been overnight and into the morning. You got me. Well, I liked them. Oh,
Heck
3
yeah,
and
that's all you
somebody
need.
else's.
I'm so glad. So that
Kendall
was
says malt is
Friday.
kind of chalky, if I remember. Malt milkshakes were always weird tasting to me. And Alessandra says, oh yeah, that was Friday. Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Do you remember? Nope. That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound
Maybe
like
I took
me.
a picture. Who did I text on Saturday? What did you do while I'm researching my life?
Same as you. I didn't really do much. I think that... Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing in my memory bank. Saturday didn't exist. But that's kind of some of the days that you need where it's just like, hey.
Okay. One thing that happened on Saturday.
Yeah. Tell me. Juicy.
Thomas texted us.
Oh my gosh. How exciting. So we both got a joint text.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's right. Also, on Friday, Ashley's birthday, she shares a birthday with Sammy, my other roommate. Her grandma had a birthday on Friday.
Wait, Sammy's birthday... Wait, Sammy's grandma's
birthday is the same as Ashley's.
Is Ashley Sammy's grandma?
I
Is the
didn't
mystery
check.
solved?
We haven't done the DNA test yet. But also, Jim Henson.
Inconclusive. Jim
So
Henson,
how cool is
yeah, it's true.
Ashley shares a birthday with like one of her favorite directors in the
human
world.
beings. I feel like she's a little borderline
Yeah,
obsessed, but in a good way.
How could you not be?
I mean, it's Jim Henson.
Anyway, since I think Sammy's grandma's birthday got rescheduled to Saturday, so Ashley and Sammy were both out on Saturday doing birthday things because Ashley got together with her mom to go celebrate her birthday, and then Sammy went over to her grandma's to celebrate her birthday. So I was alone for the majority of the day. What did I do? Maybe I played Metroid. Did I read something? Well, on Sunday I went to the beach with Beth.
Oh, cool. Wait, what? What
and
beach did you go to?
We went to Seaside to start, and then drove up to Fort Stevens and went down to like Lot D, which is the like furthest extent you could get on Fort Stevens, I think. It's like right by the mouth of the Columbia. Jetty? Yeah, the jetty area.
Yeah, totally.
We saw a couple of people windsurfing out there. It was very choppy. It started raining and there was just gusts, and it became kind of miserable coast trip, honestly, because it's sideways rain where it's just like there's no escape.
That's when you go to the beach, you get out of the car, you say, huh, and you get back in the car and then go get a treat.
Dairy Maid was closed again.
It's Sunday.
Just gotta stop going on Sunday where they need to be open. It's like you have willing customers. It feels like in the past couple of months who have been like, "We'll give you money."
They should have opened up just for you. It's true.
Honestly, do you even know who I am? Anna's friend, and her parents are from here.
We've been decades of patrons of yours. Like, hot dang, do you know how many dollars we've spent here?
Yeah.
Dollars, people. Oh my gosh, yes. But yeah, that's awesome. Happened. I love that so much.
We did go to Dairy Queen, the backup Dairy Maid, I suppose you could consider it.
The backup Dairy Maid. Wow, I see how it is.
One of them's really successful.
The maid. Yeah, of course. Dairy Queen is a chain that's wildly successful. Dairy Maid is this... If you ever go to Astoria, first of all, you have to check out Peter Iredale, which on the road to Peter Iredale, which is a shipwreck on the beach, which is so cool, there is Dairy Maid, and it's just the tiniest little rundown kind of place. There are about 2 people working there, and they will be slow. It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll get great food. I love it. Get some gems,
Not on
get yourself
Sunday.
a twist, and get it dipped. Heaven.
Get a dip and twist.
Mhm.
They have a dance move specifically for it while making it.
They don't do it
It's quite
enthusiastically.
They
It's
put on the
always movie
Dairy
teenagers.
Maid
I
outfit
love
and
it.
do the dance.
Oh my gosh. Always. What my favorite part is,
Always.
though, it's like the tiniest little place. So there's literally like a hallway that you're standing in to wait for your food and order. And they always have a big poster of all the adoptable animals. And so I just go through and look at all the animals and consider, are you my friend? Are you my friend? And the answer is
Yes
always
to
yes.
everyone. Yeah.
I love them all, and that's the problem. Sorry, my throat just gurgled if you heard that.
What did you do over the weekend that you remember?
So Saturday, I just remembered because I took a picture of it. I tried my second Claire recipe, which was the caramelized honey pumpkin pie. And so on Friday...
That's right, you texted me.
I did. Once in my life. Don't get used to it, punk.
You sounded like the barefoot Contessa just then.
I am. Did you not know? It me.
Oh, I knew because I am as well.
No, if we were baking people or like food
Baking people,
Food
fried green
talent,
tomatoes.
whatever.
Spoiler alert. Food talent.
Stop! Okay.
What?
So, anyway, sorry, I just got your reference. Okay, so the thing I was going to say was if we were baking personalities on TV, which ones would we be? Because like Mary Berry, Paul Hollywood, those are characters.
Too contemporary.
My mom and my dad.
Mrs. Crocombe from English Heritage or Barefoot Contessa.
No idea.
You would be Erin Jean McDowell from Food 52.
With my dog and my pies?
Yeah. Oh, I heard it in your throat now. I did. Oh.
You can't hear it. It's a secret. It's my secret. And then
Jake
you would
says,
be...
I had, yeah. Barefoot Contessa. Or Marianne, your
Honestly,
servant.
I've never watched Dinah Garden. I have never seen it.
Oh,
Like a
there's
thing.
this one episode that's free on YouTube, and you gotta. I've watched it 3 times now.
Is it like
It's
the
funny
Sponge
because
Lady?
I was searching for Mediterranean food on YouTube because
Yeah.
I got that cookbook and I wanted to look at more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And her video was one that popped up, and it was like the first Barefoot Contessa thing I had ever seen. I had known of Barefoot Contessa,
From 30
but I had
Rock.
never watched an actual episode.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first one I saw.
Wow.
And it's a banger.
Quote unquote, a banger. Oh my gosh. Bangarang, Rufio.
It's so funny. There's so many quotable moments, and she just has such a personality and a way of speaking.
Like you. She's
It's
you.
so funny.
Well, I'm not super familiar, but I know of like what is it? Like, you know, the Food Network people where it's like Bobby Flay and I was gonna say Hannah Garden. What's the little tiny lady who's like Italian and she says stuff like bruschetta? Oh golly, I can't remember her name. Chat will know. I know that.
I don't know.
It's gonna happen.
I wasn't a huge Food Network consumer.
You were
Hence the not seeing Barefoot Contessa content.
for many
I
years
watched
of
the
life.
Great British Bake Off
Mhm.
and an episode or 2 of Hell's Kitchen whenever I was at your
my
house.
Gosh, yeah. Well, that's not really food content. That's drama in the kitchen.
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah. And then there's the, Bon Appetit stuff. I would consider them in the same line of like food content.
I got into that
creators.
because of you, and then
Heck yeah. It's
the
okay.
whole thing happened pretty
The thing
quick
happened.
after.
Oh no, it's horrible. No, I think it's
The
much
first
better
experience I had for Bon Appetit was that video you sent of me where they were like catfishing or something.
now. You still haven't watched it, have you?
Noodlin, I think they called it.
Noodlin', Yeah, that was
And
Bradley
I
O'Neill
didn't like it.
and
I thought it was
Maddie
something that I
Matheson.
didn't enjoy, so I turned it off after watching like 5 minutes of it. And then
I enjoyed
I
it
got
immensely, and you
into
were like, "No, I don't know what this is. I don't want to watch it." And
I
I
don't
was
like
like,
it. I don't like
"That
it. I don't
is
like noodling. I don't like the concept of putting your entire arm into a fish. I don't like watching this. I don't like seeing this. I don't like it. So I didn't watch it. But then you sent me something else or from Bon Appetit.
It was
was like in the
probably
test kitchen, where that was my jam. And then I got into Brad's stuff, and then I eventually watched both noodling videos.
And you agree now, right? They're hilarious.
I do like Brad's personality. I still don't like catfishing. It makes me queasy for
Catfishing.
some reason.
No, I can
Noodling.
understand that,
Noodling, I
but it was
suppose.
one of the first episodes where Brad went out into the world and did a thing, and I just loved
Yeah.
it so much because it was like I had
I did
seen
watch,
all the
like-
Brad whatever,
Yeah.
you know, the
What was
regular
that?
ones.
How It's Made. It's Alive. It's Alive is the name of them.
Yeah, because he's all about fermenting.
He did one out in Oregon, I think, at
Yeah.
Savi's Island Bee
He did several
House.
actually. There was a Savi Island honey one, and then there was one on the coast about salt, Jacobson's salt.
That's
And
awesome. See, I
they're
loved those ones.
They're very
Send me
educational.
those ones.
Yeah, like you wouldn't
Don't
know.
start with the noodling one, fam.
Apparently, Anthony is very forgiving after finding something he doesn't like, because honestly, I'd be a little upset if you were like, "No, I still don't like it," and you would have never given it a chance just because I opened
No,
up the wrong
I had to
episode for you.
warm up to it.
Which I was gonna say, like, well, apparently Anthony, but like, I think that the coolest thing you did was like you kept watching. So
I
thank you for
kept
that.
going.
Yeah,
Even
thank
more. You're like, here's this thing. And I was like, I don't like that, but I'll try this other thing they did.
And all the things, and then yeah, now Sola is all over the place. I see
Sola's,
her
yeah, rocking
everywhere,
it.
which is awesome.
Love it.
I love Sola.
Binging with Babbage and just doing her own thing.
Babbage.
And Babish, is that it?
Yeah. It sounded like cabbage and babish mixed together. Babbage.
Yeah. Babbity Babbage and his
Rabbity
wacky
babbity.
cabbage.
Exactly. I want to watch that show. Oh my goodness. And Rick Martinez from Bon Appetit is currently doing a spot kind of like Sola did on that show with Babish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
Nice.
got like his own little show on there because Babish made his channel into the culinary universe. So there are multiple people who sometimes
That's
show
right.
up.
I think it might have been a Food 52 or Food Network or something where Priya and Sola got together with both of their partners and had like a gingerbread house bake-off.
Cute.
It was amazing.
So cute. Priya is amazing.
And Priya's fiance, husband, whoever,
partner, yeah.
I think they were recently married. I don't know. I follow her on Instagram. He went to school for like architecture or something, but helps her bake sometimes, and it's crazy to see an architect's mind combined with gingerbread.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's awesome.
It was
Well, we
looked
got
like a
this.
Frank Lloyd Wright gingerbread house. It was very impressive.
Love it. Oh man, we need
And
to see
he's
more of
recently gotten into baking more and has his own baking Instagram called like Seth Bakes.
that. No way.
And I went to it the other day and I saw Erin McDowell also follows it.
You like
I wonder if
something,
they've
and it's
worked
like Erin
together.
does too.
I love Erin McDowell. She's great.
Yeah, she is. I also have her book on pie, which that's the next pumpkin pie recipe I'm gonna try. Honestly, okay, so the pumpkin pies I made on Saturday, that's where we started this, was okay. The inside, delicious and perfect. But the pie crust, which I did use Erin McDowell's all butter dough recipe, I think my technique is off because it just comes out, the butter leaks, and then it's like basically frying, so it's super crispy and then kind of chewy. And it's not
That
like,
sounds great.
I mean, it's not bad, but you want like a crumbly, flaky crust. You know what I mean? Like a traditional
I'm
pie
familiar.
dough is
Yeah,
much
like a
more
croissant, but crisp.
Well, that it just didn't go exactly as I wanted it to. And so I talked to my dad yesterday. That was the other part of my weekend. I got to visit my parents yesterday, and it was lovely to see them. I brought them so many pumpkin goods. I took a picture of the box that I brought them of everything. So
Whoa.
once I made the pumpkin pies, which I
Send
made,
that to me. Post it on Food Channel.
I will
Snackaroos.
eventually. But Okay, sure. I will. You're welcome. So, anyways, what I was going to say is once I opened the 24-ounce can of Libby's pumpkin puree for the pumpkin pie on Saturday, I knew the clock is ticking. Okay, those things do not always last. So I need to make more pumpkin goods. And so I made pumpkin loaf, which was the recipe that I could find with the most pumpkin used. But then there was batter still left after I filled the entire loaf pan. And I like overfilled it. So I made muffins, and they're all delicious. Like, everything was great. But then I had a whole loaf, muffins, and 2 of the mini pies that I had made for the pumpkin pie. So James then informs me I'm not going to eat any more dessert for the week. So literally, I'm just like, I'm the only one here to eat all of these things. So I put on the group text with my family. I'm just like, hey, who wants pumpkin goods? And then Erin let me know about my niece feeling ill, and so I was like, okay, I'm down to 1. And then Dad said, I'll take the pies. And I was like, well, you're gonna get more than that, so get ready. Anyway, so yeah, I delivered that yesterday, and they have so many tomatoes right now that are coming out of their yard. My mom sent me home with probably like, I don't know, a dozen tomatoes, and then a jar of the marinara that she made, which is delicious. I had it on pizza that same night. And then also a plant. Oh, can I show you my new plant? It looks so sad right now because it was just transplanted, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, throw it up on the animal, or the, not animal,
I guess.
the plantastic thingy.
I'll do that after the stream then. I was going to go grab it
Wait.
now, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, you should also grab it right now.
No.
It could be, yeah.
Go to
the excitement
Discord.
is here. The excitement is real.
Discord. Okay, after the stream, there are 2 things that I'm going to do. I'm going to write them down. One is the plant, and the other is...
What are you writing them down on, huh? Plug. Oh, come on.
I post it.
You have like a beautiful to-do list.
I don't have any more. I didn't...
Okay, I'll grab mine.
For myself. Okay, so plant picture on the Discord. There is a link in the description if you want to join our Discord. It's a fun place for us to chat. And then the other one that I was going to post, is the picture of the goodies. So it's going to be on Snackaroos. Snackaroos! Oh, Kendall wants to see the plant. D says, oh snap. Ooh, Kendall says pumpkin cranberry bread season is almost upon us. I want that. Give me that.
Nice to-do list.
Ooh, it's almost apple season. Ooh.
Look at
it. But oh yeah, wait, let me make you big. Look at that. That's the little to-do list printable that I made for Patreon last month.
Oh,
and I gave one to Anthony because he kept on complaining that he did not have any more to-do lists. And I made ample room for you to write, hopefully. What do you think?
You did, yeah. And I wrote on the back of it too.
Oh my gosh. Never ends. Oh man, but yeah, it's hey, another mouse. Apparently I'm mouse obsessed. I don't know why. Tail.
You are. And rain. And giant plants.
Yeah, giant plants are rightfully
you know what you like. So, is it on Discord?
What?
You didn't post it?
Boy, what am I doing right now?
Fantastic.
Do you want me to do it right now?
Draw the picture.
Oh golly.
Be part of the stream.
Alright, I can post the picture of the baked goods on Snackaroos. It's not a very good picture, but I can post it.
I mean, the latest episode of our podcast, you get to see the not great picture of the Charmander cake we made, so if that's not a reason to subscribe.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm posting the Snackaroos picture, and then I guess I'll go take a picture of the sad plant. It's so sad because it just got propagated, so it's going to look a little drab. But it's an Oxalis, which is kind of like a clover, and they respond to sunlight. So they open when the sun is out, and then they close at night. And it's currently blooming. It's very, it's green on top, but then on the bottom, it's got like purple undersides. It's so pretty. And then the white flowers. It's beautiful. If you've never seen an Oxalis, I recommend you Google it. Okay. Occupy the chat. I need to post this picture. Oh, I did it.
Oh, there's plenty to catch up on. Are you done?
I did it.
Alessandra says, that's awesome. Your weekend sounds more fun, Anna and Anthony. Let me read what Alessandra did for her weekend in a second. And Anthony, LOL, all I did was clean and donate stuff. Oh, wait, my friend brought chocolate cake Brazilian style. So good.
Yum.
Is that what you posted before? I saw that you posted it. I forgot. Alessandra had said previously, I spent whole Sunday cleaning, like deep cleaning. I throw so much stuff away. Now my room looks like a room, and I'm donating 2 bags of clothes and shoes.
Nice.
And Rynn says, yes, my mimosa pudica does this too. What kind of flower is that?
Let's look it up.
Sounds like a Friday night flower. Opening during the day and closing at night. It's a baby right now, though. Baby plant.
Oh, is it one of those that you touch and it like curls up and it's like, no, don't touch me? I'm showing the picture. Here we go. Because I've seen people where they like rub their finger along something that looks like this and then it like all the leaves just kind of close up. Also, the sun is coming out here. I like that. Oh, it says it's a sensitive plant. So sensitive. That's so pretty, though. Ah, I love it.
You were right about this picture you posted.
It's not good. Yeah, I told you. I was just
gonna spice it up with emojis.
Stop. Hey, pumpkin spice. But I was trying to just document how many baked goods I wasn't planning on posting it, Anthony. Jeez.
Well, I felt like I was obligated to judge because you made me sound so judgy, so...
And you lived up to it. Thank you.
Well, you set me up for it. You set me up for judgy.
Set me up for it. I mean, normal sounds.
But you didn't plan to plantastic. You didn't post, rather.
All right, I have to leave to do that. Are you going to occupy
No.
No. This is what you have to do.
Didn't I already...
Tell us all a joke.
Okay.
Tell us all a joke, funny man. Dance for us, monkey.
Hey, Google, you want to hear a joke? So, a duck. I don't know if I could tell this one. Rynn, is it appropriate or inappropriate? It's about a duck, and this duck was at a pond, and the duck bent over to get some breadcrumbs, and what did everyone see? It's butt quack. Google told me that joke, and then I stopped asking Google for jokes. The first 2 were like, okay, that's funny, but then that third one was like, whoa, Google, that's inappropriate.
By the way, your camera's bugging me, so I'm just gonna take your face out of your frame for a second.
Okay.
Wait, did I just say your face is bugging me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Wow.
It's your camera. Well, it's not your camera, actually. It's my setting up of it in OBS. Okay. It's all better! Yay! I fixed it!
Hooray! You
Good
fixed
job, Anna.
it.
Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to post this to Plantastic. These are unedited, not good pictures.
Oh, I think we've had enough for today.
Hey! Sir! Oh! So annoying. I love you.
My face.
Alright. Here we go. There's one. Don't look at whatever's in the background. I don't know what's there. A bunch of controls. There you go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't want nitro. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Nitro, 8 megabytes and more. What games have you been playing on the Nintendo Switch?
Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, and James has been loving Pokemon Unite.
Okay, another question. Are you using your old Nintendo Switch box to hold up your dead Blu-ray player?
It's not an old Nintendo Switch box. It's our Nintendo Switch box. And the Blu-ray player is
recyclable.
broken.
I think that's all.
Sir, I will have you know.
Why? It's
the box was too cute to get rid of. It's an Animal Crossing Switch. Okay, I can't just like throw that away.
The box was too cute to get rid of, so you can't judge any of us that hold on to your envelopes from Patreon content.
It's true. I'm still surprised people do that.
Jake
but
framed
I
his.
understand.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at me.
literally.
I've gone completely away. I'm
What?
back.
Are you here? Hello?
My camera is just like, ooh,
I
ooh.
don't like that very much. Oh, we're gonna give it the warbly side. Yeah. So this is
I don't know
Sylvester, and
if...
then this is Samantha. Sorry, go on.
Wait, why is that so familiar to me?
Because I named your snails that. Remember? You showed me pictures
Oh,
of your snails.
yeah.
You want to share those?
My snails. Those are free snails. Wild snails.
Free the snails!
They do what they want.
Call it what you want.
I don't have... Oh, yeah. I guess I could post that to...
Yeah,
What,
mister.
Animal
Who
Channel,
pressured
or...
me to stop everything I was doing to post. Your
Well, I
turn.
mean, it's fine if I do it. Speaking of Animal Channel, you gotta check it out. Jake Green posted cute photos of Puppy 1 and Puppy 2.
Are you kidding me?
Was
Do
it
you know their
Pancakes and
names?
Syrup?
Pancake and Syrup. Jake Green got pup. Oh my god, you guys. Oh no.
And the way he spelt it, he said, I got a better picture of the poopsies. Well, is how I read it. So I sent, I know, but is how I read it. So I sent that Ursula gif of my babies, my poor little poopsies. And then I was like, I anticipate you talk to them in Ursula voice, and I'm expecting a TikTok showing you doing this.
Better. Also, how did you get them to like look like this? What the heck?
You gotta train them young.
And they're
Look at
little
the camera.
collars with the different colors.
Complimentary colors.
Also, I don't know whether it's pancake or syrup, but the darker one with the little asymmetrical snoot. Oh, poopsies. My goodness.
Poopsies.
They are so flippin' cute. And look at those big paws. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. They're
And the
like,
ears.
I mean, they're bunnies. Are
They're
they
bunny
not?
rabbits, yeah.
I love them. Poopuses. Poopsies. My
Poopsies.
poor poopsies. Oh my gosh. They could be Flotsam and Jetsam. Now
Jake Green is currently watching at 2 times speed. Talk as fast as you can. Go, 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 go.
Okay, I think we've done our job well.
Yay. Jake Green says, I'm currently catching up on the past 12 minutes. Be back shortly. So there's a little surprise for you.
It's a lot of surprise.
Rynn says, does anyone know a simple way to take a short video clip from a phone and turn it into a GIF?
No idea.
Not currently.
I think
Alessandra
there's
says...
things like if you Google it, there's like probably an app that you can put it through and it'll spit out a GIF at you. I think.
Oh, maybe. Tyler Gibson in the chat, and Rynn says, he says, thanks guys, I'm feeling a bit better just being here. I think Tyler Gibson's feeling a little under the weather, and Rynn says, oh no, please take care and feel better soon. Absolutely. Anthony Jackson joining the chat saying, how cute are those pups? I totally forgot that this was Monday. And Alessandra says, haha, y'all are so funny, lol. And Ibrahim says, laugh emoji.
Is that what they
spelled
say?
it out and everything. Yeah.
I like your style. Oh man, yeah, it's Monday. It's crazy. I don't know how time passes. Can you believe it's the 27th of September, 2021? What the heck? What the heck? I don't even know what time is.
Fall has begun.
I think if somebody
we had
asked
a
me now,
couple of
like,
nice days,
what time
and
is it,
rainy.
ma'am? I'd be like, who will ever know? Time is an enigma. A flat circle that never ends and always begins. It's just, I don't understand.
Like a circle and a spiral.
It's like a Mobius strip that...
I got some jokes about Mobius strips. It was the first thing I ever posted on Twitter.
Why?
Why not? You know what I'm talking about.
Not really.
Check out my Twitter.
So apparently it's popping off with Mobius.
It's not. They're dumb jokes. But my friend laughed at it.
Which one?
Ashley. Space.
Oh, that's not. Not a real
Bar is
good
not
marker,
high.
yeah.
Which is why we like her.
Oh, we love it. No, somebody who easily laughs is my favorite person.
Yeah.
Because then I seem funny. I seem funny. Golly.
Oh,
Can't talk.
I think Jake Green's already back. I don't know if we did that in regular time or if we heard it at 2x speed, but Jake says to Rynn, if you're on an iPhone, download the Shortcuts app.
Shortcuts. Okay, cool.
There's a video to GIF shortcut and a bursts to GIF shortcut.
Nice. Okay, that's very useful.
Well, Sandra says, can you believe only 3 months left until 2022? And Tara agrees, what is time?
Seriously.
And Tyler says, it's like 54 degrees here in Seattle. How is it down there? It's 55. We're winning.
I would not even know the temperature, honestly.
It says down at the bottom of your screen.
57 it says. And it says rain to stop.
It says rain to stop on mine too. Rain to stop. I thought it was never gonna stop.
Our computer to make them stop. Rain to stop me. You can't stop me.
I think it's a notification from. Oh, it just changed to cloudy.
I'm still rain to stop. Oh, I'm watching you.
Whoa.
You're on Windows, right?
Yeah.
Then we're in the same Matrix. Oh my goodness.
We're in the same Matrix.
Oh
Speaking
gosh,
of, did you see the trailer for Matrix 4?
Yes, of course I did. You guys hyped up so much. And also, I'm very excited. And James and I came up with several theories after watching
Yeah, I've been seeing so many titles for like theory.
Yeah,
I feel like one trailer.
It's a bounty of possibilities. So I'm excited.
I'm trying to see
theories.
I'm curious to see because I've seen some people say like, is it 4 or is it like branching off and doing its own thing? Is it like rewriting some of the narrative?
No, I think it's 4, personally, but that's just me.
Me too. But unfortunately, critically and box office wise, 2 and 3 didn't do super well.
Yeah. But that's the thing.
So if it's a continuation, like...
They could reset with it being a continuation, though. The Matrix is... Literally, it could reset. And it has. There's that whole conversation between Neo and the dude. And he's like, it's been reset multiple times. You're always an aberration that's necessary, but also troublesome, or something like that. So.
But, I mean, there was also the physical world component, which... How do they draw that forward?
Then the robots come back or something. I can't remember exactly what happened at the in the actual canonical ending, but James and his mom were talking about it on the phone. They were discussing like the possibilities.
Yeah.
And big Matrix fans over here. And so it's one of those like they were actually disagreeing a little bit about what the ending meant. Like, was it how far did like Agent Smith, was he involved, and how much what?
Sorry, Jake Green just got to the chat. Holy crap, I just got to the part where you were making fast gibberish and it was madness.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Oh, that's
I'm glad I remembered that he watches at 2 times speed.
2 times.
Catch back up. 2 times speed. Also, thank you for the love on the puppy picture.
Oh my gosh, always. Thank you for the puppy pictures. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, that's a gift. That is a huge gift. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But you were saying about Matrix, they were having a disagreement on the
what
ending?
the ending. Was it the Matrix itself, or the AI that drives everything, or was Agent Smith a part of it? Was he destroyed by it? Was he destroyed by Neo? There was like a thing. Again, I haven't watched the 3rd movie in a while, so I'm not fresh on it. But I think there's room for interpretation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Which is great for any movie that's like ending.
Yeah.
I feel like open to interpretation could be a little frustrating, but then it gives you like room to think and come up with your own conclusion.
Exactly.
Which is a fun creative process.
Well, and especially for something like this, I feel like it wasn't it was always intended to be a trilogy, right? So you see a 4th one and you're like, oh no, bottom of the barrel money grab or something like that. But honestly, out of the movies that they could have done that with, like gone for a 4th one out of 3, I think The Matrix is the most open for it because of just the possibilities of like, what is
You're not holding out for a Hobbit 4?
What's the
I just took your age away. Years of your life just You're like Bilbo when he turns and he's like,
Wait, did the ring do it, or was it the six-fingered man? I'm confused.
What?
Because, I just took 1 year of your life
jokes.
away. Tell me,
Yeah.
how do you feel?
Yeah.
And,
Man, I feel like we've been talking about The Princess Bride and we need to rewatch it.
Oh, always. Yes,
please. Always.
As
Jake Green
you
says about
wish.
getting puppies' attention. I made a screeching noise with my mouth, and they both stared, and Pancake kept tilting her head.
Cuties!
What is that? How are you doing that with your mouth?
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, it's monkey paws time.
Oh,
but
baby.
Before that, Alessandra says, OMG, Anna, speaking of bunny, I saw a bunny in the backyard. It was making a hole to sleep in. It was so cute trying to avoid the rain. And Kendall says, all I know is I had to write too many philosophy papers about the Matrix. It's literally just philosophy stories retold in sci-fi. And I'm like, no, please let me watch without analyzing this. And Tara says, I've never watched the Matrix. And then we get into monkey paws territory. And Tara, it's pretty good. You should definitely give the first one a try if it seems like something you might enjoy.
You gotta try at least the first one. It's such a solid
movie. First one is iconic.
It really is.
The next couple of them get divisive, but the first one everyone's on board with, I feel like.
And even the divisive ones, I feel like there are elements that are worth watching for. It's a very, like Kendall said, you can analyze it to death. There's a lot of talking, so you kind of want to be available for it. It's not like a zone out movie. But the first one could be. Oh, wait. Here. I haven't saved this yet. So I'll do it when we're on Monkey Paws.
Monkey Paws.
Everybody ready for a stretch? I'm going to call this Forest Reading. What do you guys name your files? Is this something normal or weird? Date? Really?
Yeah, date, project, and whatever image number it is. They all come cataloged a lot of the time.
Well,
that's for work.
Projects.
If I was...
Yeah.
Well, I used to that structure so much in my creative, or like my career, that I kind of adopted it because it just made sense when you're dealing with huge amounts of images, and as a photographer, even in personal work, you do. So it's like the year, month, date, _ project name of, and for Oh Boy a Toy, I was doing like brand name, toy name, year, month, date, and the season that I shot it in, like winter, summer, fall type of thing.
Interesting. I only ever use date when it comes to iteration. That's my way of doing like version 1, version 2. I just like put the date on it and then the dates move along.
Oh, I just do R1 or R2 or V1, V2.
I've done that too, yeah. Okay. Monkey paws. Ooh, ah, ah. Let's do some hand stretches. These are the series of hand stretches
Jake's
that
back.
I'm going
Real
to describe.
time.
Hello, Jake. Just in time to do some stretching with us. So we are going to just follow along with the words I say. So first, we put our arms straight out in front of ourselves with our fingers to the sky, palms away, and then we curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Great job.
Jake also does date for version.
Date for version. Oh, it's like rain to stop. Date for version.
Date for version.
All right, second pose. We're going to put our fingers to the ground and palms towards ourselves and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Great job.
Oh, I feel that one. How about you?
Yeah, definitely. Always.
Oh, yeah.
I know. You'll be at my show. Okay, third pose. We flip our palms out, fingers down, and we curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
It's hard to keep my arms straight and also show you what my hands are doing. So, sorry if it looks weird.
Always.
I know. Keep going. All right, the fourth pose.
You'll be at my show.
Good job.
Oh.
Blink now. 182.
182 times later.
Fourth pose. We put our fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Great job, you little monkey.
Hey.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Ooh.
Alright, so we repeat these poses holding for about a second each and around 10 times to give ourselves a nice little stretch in our wrist and our tendons. And if you feel any soreness whatsoever or pain, then definitely
Keep
take a
doing
break.
it. You got to do it more often.
Oh gosh. Well, if you feel any sharp pains, stop immediately. Opposite.
Yeah.
And ice your arms and rest them. I definitely need these stretches. I could tell I haven't been doing them as much lately, and I could feel it. So take
I
care
know.
of
I was
yourselves.
going to say I haven't done this since last Monday because
Yeah.
Wednesday stream got like funky.
Yeah, OBS was giving us issues. Let's just like thank OBS for a second, communally. Just be like, thank you for letting
Thank you
us
for working
stream.
today.
Yay!
Oh.
And for also being free and a pretty powerful program. Thank you so much.
That is cool.
Definitely.
I wonder if we paid for it, if it wouldn't be so buggy, though. Just saying.
There is no paid version, but
I know. Not saying that you should be upgrading to it. I'm just saying if they had money stream going in, I wonder if their program would just be less buggy
no,
because they
then
have
they'd
more
be opening
resources.
it up to like what do you call it? Like customer service.
Is
Once
it
you
open
put
source? Do you know?
Open
I guess
source?
we would see more iterations of it. I wonder how OBS
There
Ninja
are
did his.
plugins. So the way that I can do both YouTube and Behance at the same time is a plugin that somebody just made on their own.
Well, plugins, yeah, but I think open source would be the source code for OBS, so people could see exactly how it was made. And like, if it's not something that people pay for, then I wonder if it's open source of community to just make it better, or it's like volunteer type of thing.
When we're done with our stretches, we're just gonna shake out our hands gently to loosen them back up. I definitely need that because man, my hands are sore now. I'm like, whoa, I did it. Oh, and we like to do a few neck stretches as well. So we're gonna try to get our ears as high as possible on each side. Go left and right.
It is free and open source software for video recording and live streaming.
Wow. Pretty amazing. Thank you, OBS. And then we look to the side, left and right, as far as your neck can comfortably go.
Oh yeah, that was something that also happened on Sunday.
What?
I think I slept on my neck wrong, and every time I would look to the left, it would like crack a bunch.
Oh my god!
Like one big pop every single time I would look to the left. It would just like every single time. I got such a massive headache.
Oh.
It was so bad. So when it was raining and windy, my headache was just getting worse and worse. And by the time I got home, I just took some medicine and like went to bed.
Yeah, that sounds
it was
like
bad.
the right call. Oh, that sucks.
Before I did go to bed, we watched a couple episodes of Visions, that Star Wars anime anthology that's on Disney Plus. You were right, Toby's so cute.
Yes, that was the 6th episode, I believe.
I don't know. We have a couple more episodes.
James always puts them on, and I don't know. I think we might be just watching them out of order, like with whatever interests him the most at that moment. But we've watched about 4, I think.
I was gonna say, you mentioned the Toby one pretty quick.
Yeah, it was the first one we watched. He was like, "This."
I was like, "How did they? Must have finished it by now. This one's like a pretty later episode."
Nah,
the first episode, I think, was my favorite so far. That one, the visual style, it was like feudal Japan and very inky style. Mm-hmm. Did you watch that one?
No, we haven't watched that yet.
Man, it's really beautiful. I'd say out of all of the art styles that I've seen so far, because each episode's a different art style.
For sure.
That one was like the most impactful. Mm-hmm. The Toby one was also super cute. So I think that was the next one where I was like, this one is so adorable. I loved all of the noises. They were so bloopy. They were great.
So far, I think that one, was by the creators of Astro Boy, which you can definitely feel.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the first things I said to Sammy and Ashley. I was like, wow, they were very inspired by Astro Boy.
And then
not in a bad way.
Oh, yeah. It's adorable and great. But the next one that we watched was Studio Trigger. So I know that they do BNA is the last one I watched. But they've done a lot of stuff.
Didn't they
is it Little
Soul Eater?
Maybe, but they have a very definitive style, and it held up for that one. And then that one was called Twins. And then
Bones did Soul Eater, I think.
Oh, it was Bones, yeah. But this one's Trigger. And then the last one we watched was, I think James said it looked like the people who did the Alolan Pokemon series.
Nintendo? I don't know.
I don't know what the studio is, but yeah, it's just interesting to see those different kind of styles come through, especially in the Star Wars universe. It's very unique, and I'm glad that they did it. Not all of it feels super Star Warsy to me. That's my only critique so far.
I mean, it's okay. Like, maybe that's to the betterment of the series at large. Of Star Wars mainline stuff could feel very like space opera, blah blah blah, but there's so much going on throughout the Star Wars universe. It would be nice to just have like a slice of life episode of a Star Wars thing, and I feel like this is definitely catering to some aspects of that. Also, we're being simulcasted. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, Adobe. We're talking about Star Wars visions and drawing a little sketch that I think I should just jump into the paint of, honestly.
We've got about 40 minutes or 50 minutes left in today's stream.
Get some rough color on here. So I'm thinking I want to go with the log version because I feel like that's more of a definitive composition.
Definitive composition, and also feels more foresty, having like that giant log. I suppose it's actually pretty small.
But yeah, I like the idea of having some kind of big set piece for this one, and I'm kind of torn whether I want it to be a spot illustration or have it be like a corner composition of a full spread but with like room for text on one of the parts or something.
I gotta feel spot for this one. What do you think? So? Yeah,
I think
this feels like it could be. Maybe it's because the mouse is reading a book, but it feels very like I could see this at the beginning of a chapter.
I think it could definitely work either way. I'm going to throw a little bit of gray behind what I'm thinking would be the colored parts of it. I'm going to make it a little darker. Just to give an idea, and then we can really figure out what we want. Does that sound good? Cool.
But speaking of Pokemon animations, Rynn had posted a couple of, I think it's called Poke TV, on the video channel on Discord.
Oh, really?
And the ones that I watched were about a Slugma. Poketoon, excuse me, that's what it's called. Kids TV Poketoon, but a lot of the characters are in Japanese, so you might have to just Google Poketoon Kids TV. I'll put a link in the chat.
Interesting.
But just scroll up on the Discord and you'll find them, or search for that term. I showed Sammy and Ashley the Magikarp one the other day, and it was so cute. And I don't know. Sammy got teary-eyed, and I got teary-eyed for like the fourth time that I watched it.
So good.
It's so cute. And then we watched one about a Gengar. That was really cute. Those are the only two that we watched. We have Zachariah in the chat.
Hello,
saying,
Zachariah.
Nice drawing.
Thank you.
You're doing great.
Hey, thanks. It's been a fun one so far. We're just kind of following our bliss on this one. Or our blissy. Speaking of Pokemon. Okay, so
what are the chances?
I'm a witch! So, this is kind of what I'm thinking for spot illustration, that this would be the painted portion, and then we would keep the edges white. And we could, imagine a page layout. Maybe it's a more vertical page and then there's text above it. Or maybe even more horizontal and there's text over here at the corner, that kind of thing. And then the other option is to just do all of it.
All of it.
And then I would probably like move the most integral bits to the side and then have it fade off up here. And we could have some text. Like, it reads a little story here and then there's like the illustration down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah. For those of us just joining, asking, what are we illustrating today? What's the drawing?
This is a little reading nook of a mouse in a forest. It's a rainy day. We're going to have some like glowy lights illuminating this area where our little mouse is just reading a good book and having a nice day out in the middle of the forest with some snail friends named Sylvester and Samantha, very particularly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about them. They can blend in. They're very second read.
Yeah, which is the goal, He's going to be the main character, and then there'll be just like some buddies for those who hang out in the picture and really look around.
On our beach trip yesterday, we saw a tree frog of sorts.
Frog in the wild?
Multiple. It must have been like their season, but it jumped up onto a fern that had like withered a little bit, and it blended in perfectly.
Yeah, that's what they do. They're so good. Maybe we could add a frog in here too.
I would love that. Yeah. Well, I guess a frog would be similar scale as a mouse. They're very similar.
I mean,
But how big
yeah,
would
it can
you
be all
illustrate it
sizes.
on here? Have them
We'll
peeking out of a
play with
bush.
it. But also,
Just his
Ibrahim
eyes.
is saying that they have to leave. So have a great day,
Bye,
Ibrahim. So
Ibrahim.
great to nice to see you.
It's been great and nice to see you.
Not one, not the other, but both together, okay? Nice. Greninja. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together.
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
About Star Wars, Jake Green says, I'm with you, Anthony. I think that slice of life idea is why I enjoyed the Mandalorian so much. And I love just about everything else about it. Mandalorian was great.
Oh, it's amazing.
I think, is the third season out this December, or is that next year? Is it 2022?
I want to say it was this year, but I may be incorrect.
Mando season 3 release date is...
I just imagined, you know how those flowers...
Christmas Day?
You know how the flowers are called forget-me-nots?
Yeah.
I'm going to call them
What are they called?
Quote-me-not.
Quote-me-nots.
Yeah.
I don't want to read that. Get out of here.
I don't like that very much.
Just tell me.
If in doubt why your pen isn't working on your screen, it's because something's selected. Just do Control-D. Always, always. This is a fern. Look at that fern. Well,
A fern.
Look at that fern. It works out. No. Tell me more, like that is a fern. Deselect, brush.
Oh, okay. It's not coming out this year.
What? The lies.
This article is from September 17th of this year, or September 16th, and it says the show's third season will apparently start shooting soon. So, not this year.
Okay, I guess things take time. Lame. But yeah, Mando's great. Love a good Mando. What other shows are people excited about? I'm very happy that
What
they
are we
made
watching
Visions.
currently?
Yeah, what are you watching?
Well, I have that trial for Disney Plus, and there's a show that just came out called... Oh, sorry, yeah. For Apple Plus. Is that what it's called? Apple TV? I don't know. Anyways, there's a show that came out on Friday called Foundation.
Oh, yeah, you
So
told
I was
us
thinking
about
about
that, right?
checking that out. Yeah.
I always think you're talking about the Kate
I haven't
Nash song.
watched it yet. I hope that's the theme song for it. Totally inappropriate and not there.
Foundations.
Yeah.
I love it.
That'd be fun.
Goofy, goofy, goof.
Tyler says, sorry I'm not so chatty today. I'm in the fetal position with my laptop on its side, zoning in and out. But your guys' voices are keeping me blissed out. Look, Blissy, Pokemon. Blissy.
Blissied out. Tyler, you are in a rainforest. The drip drip drops on the leaves.
April showers.
To a nice little sleep.
That's from Bambi.
Drip drip drop, little April showers.
That's
exactly the lyrics too. Believe it or not.
That part where Snow White just starts beatboxing with the little men.
Well, I mean, honestly, they could definitely be an a cappella group. All those dwarves, and then her little falsetto. She's got
and
such
her
a
forest
high
friends.
Voice. She's like,
yeah.
I am wishing for the one I love. My God.
I kind of love it. It feels so of its time.
Tyler, did you like that voice?
People used to talk so differently. It's bonkers.
What are you talking about, Toots? That was Betty Boop or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's true.
Shrill?
It's true. Tell me it's not true.
Oh, you said true. I thought you said shrew. Like Snow White was a shrew for singing so shrill.
Slipping that into our conversation. Yeah, you're right, you shrew.
Yeah, shrew. Rude.
No, rude. You're adorable, like this little mouse. You know what mice are? Basically shrews. I mean, come on. What's the difference there?
Yeah,
probably something biological, but...
Yep.
Yep.
Kendall says Shang-Chi. I think that's coming out next month.
Shang-Chi, I really want to see that. I keep on having to avoid spoilers. Like,
I haven't seen anything. Other than
I watch
there's
a lot of
10
YouTube channels that talk
rings.
about like stuff.
I think that's in the title.
10? I thought there were 5. Darn you!
One of them
straight to heck.
is gonna be. It's a Lord of the Rings tie-in. What if?
Oh my gosh! I have always wanted to know more stories about all the different rings. Cause seriously, they just glaze over it. They're just like, and men got this, and elves.
The elves got
this.
some cool ones. You'll never know. But then again, we didn't read the books all the way, so maybe they do talk about it.
I think that's more Silmarillion kind of stuff, but I don't know if they actually cover the rings. But I want the digestible content, please.
Yeah, like the Foundation book.
Like the cracks in our foundations.
Coming out. It's based off of Isaac Asimov's story, but it took him a long time to write, I want to say, or it spans several decades or hundreds of years. Kind of Cloud Atlas-y.
You know, either or. Decades, hundreds of years, you know.
Maybe both. I don't know.
At the same time. But yeah, the Isaac Asimov thing, I was meaning to ask you. Who is that? I don't recognize the name.
I think, well, I thought it was I Dream of Electric Sheep, or Do Robots Dream of Electric Sheep, or is that wrong?
I have no idea. I have not heard.
iRobot, that's right. iRobot.
iRobot. Gotcha.
Isaac Asimov.
That's one of James's
1922 was an American writer and professor of biochemistry at Boston University. He is known for his works in science fiction and popular science.
Oh
he wrote more than 500 books.
Dang, prolific.
What were they?
Were they fiction? Because then you could say he's prolific, which is fiction. You get it? You get it? You get it? Also, the sun's coming out. My goodness. It's so lovely here. But now it's no longer a rainy stream.
Maybe if I do bestsellers. 500 is too many to go off of. Foundation's Edge, The Stars Like Dust, iRobot, Gold, The Final Science Fiction Collection, The Caves of Steel, The Naked Sun, The Robots of Dawn, Pebble in the Sky.
Pebble in the Sky. Is that a rival?
Did Frank Sinatra sing that book?
Quote. Did Frank Sinatra sing that book? You got it. It's one of Sinatra's sonatas. Yeah, baby.
Rynn says, we just watched Night Books and another film called Paradise Hills. Paradise Hills. They were both pretty trippy in their own ways. Anthony Jackson says, too bad I have to wait until November to stream it. Not ready to go back to theaters just yet.
Definitely.
Is it November that it comes out? I thought it was October that it was on Disney Plus. But maybe it's November. Alessandra says, OMG, y'all, one of my artwork got accepted into a virtual gallery and might be in their in-person gallery.
Heck yeah! That's awesome. Love to hear it.
Getting lots of congrats. Jake Green says, yes, that's right, Anthony. I think about the electric sheep thing. Yeah. And Tyler says Tyler says Electric Sheep is Philip K. Dick, which that rings a bell.
That's a name.
What? Tyler says, which is the story Blade Runner is based off of. Kendall says, was that Blade Runner? And Rynn says, the sun is not reading the room. Come on, son. Rainy day vibes. Jake Green says, you sent your rain to New Mexico.
No
You're
way.
welcome. Did it eat it? You're welcome if it did. And you can send it back if you're not ready for it.
We've still got it. Well, actually.
Anonymous is here.
Hey, Anonymous, what's up? How you doing today?
Alessandra says, yes, they're going to have in person October 10th. I'm so excited. I don't know. I will wear double mask if I needed, but I haven't been in a gallery in so long.
That is fantastic news. You deserve it, and it's awesome, and I hope it's super fun, that opening. Hot dang.
Hot dang.
I said hot dang.
I said hot dang.
But I get up again. You're never gonna get the dang. I said
hot dang.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
That's funny. I got a reply from that one studio that I thought maybe I wasn't
No.
going to be a good fit for, and they're like,
No.
"Oh, no, we want to move forward with you. We're just trying to find the right file." I was like, "Oh, okay."
What? Okay.
I mean, it had been 4 days since I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it," and I didn't hear back from them, so I just reached out and I was like, "If I'm not the right fit, you might want to look here." And they're like, "Oh, no, you're fine.
You're lovely. We love you.
Sorry for the delay.
We just don't like talking to you.
They said that they're gonna have a file for me tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm free tomorrow. I don't know.
What's tomorrow? Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Let's see.
I'm rude.
No, you're a kind gentleman. Look at you.
I could be curt
Look
and
at this
snippy.
Stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say his collection's complete?
Mama. Can you do the Zelda dungeon treasure chest noise? I'd say yes. Yes, you can. It was beyond good.
Oh, man. Thank you.
Now do the Metroid one.
It's not as fresh in my brain. And I don't know if my mouth can make those noises. Tell me the tune of it.
Oh, it's like chanting. It's like
Oh. Okay, yeah, I really don't remember
type of thing. I can't do it. It hurts Samus so much when she gets upgrades. It's actually Samus just singing it the whole time.
Oh no, poor Sammy.
So depending on what her health level is at, the chime could sound like that, where she's like, screw attack. Which is the one I just got in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Nice. That's a good attack.
On the Wii U.
Are you playing on the Wii U? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what it's on.
Oh, man. Well, good for you.
Well, I mean, it was on Wii, but I put it in the Wii U.
Wii, all the way home.
That was backwards compatible with Wii discs.
Oh, what was that? In the Nintendo Direct. I finally watched it. Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I did.
We have lots to talk about.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know. Has everybody in the chat watched the Nintendo Direct? Who wants to watch the Nintendo Direct? Is it good for us to talk about? Yes or no's, please. And if there's one no, we won't.
Okay.
Beep beep bop, little April showers. We'll walk about it. Hey, take a walk about. We'll talk about it after the stream if they don't want to hear about it. But you know. I'm going to...
Jake Green says yes, and Rynn says I only watched the blip from Animal Crossing, and Anthony Jackson says yes, and then Rynn says spill the tea. Maybe there's a tea emoji, so maybe that's like go ahead and talk about it. Maybe. Rynn says, but I've been meaning to watch the rest. Oh, Rynn doesn't want us to talk about it. Don't spill the tea. Clean up on aisle tea. Nintendo Direct.
Okay. It's all good. We'll talk about it later, and we could always discuss it on the Discord because we've got a space to discuss it there. There's all the best games where we can talk about all the cheese.
Jake Green asked Anonymous Panda, have you ever considered changing your name to Hieronymus Panda? And then...
What does that mean?
Hieronymus Panda responded, can I ask what is Hieronymus?
Is it like Hieronymus
like
Bosch?
Yeah, Hieronymus Bosch. But I just like that Hieronymus changed it and then asked, what is that?
Like, yeah, it's done, but why did I do that?
Jake Green says, like Video Game Donkey made a recreation video that sums up my feelings pretty well about the Nintendo Direct.
Oh, really?
Video Game Donkey is a fun YouTube name. I watched a Arlo. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's a Nintendo critic or review person, news updater, but he's a puppet. He's like a blue puppet.
Duh, you would get your news from a puppet.
Duh, I would.
I like it.
That one's pretty fun. His reaction video to the announcements of like Mario movie stuff was fun.
Oh, really? Real fun.
He just starts screaming when some of the names are revealed.
Honestly, same. Yeah, there's a lot of shocking stuff. Oh, man. But we're not talking about it, so it's okay.
We're not talking about it.
You puppet mouth.
Flat black Muppet mouth.
What was that from? I remember that.
You flat black Muppet mouth.
No,
it sounds like an Orbit's insult, doesn't it?
You lit liquor.
But it was actually from the Jim Henson's Creature Workshop Challenge from like 2014 or something.
Yes, very much.
And they were talking about Muppet mouths, and one of the lines somebody said was, "Yeah, flat black Muppet mouth." And Ashley and I were just like, "What?"
Duh.
So we call each other flat black Muppet mouth sometimes.
The best thing you could call each other, honestly.
Endearing.
It makes a lot of sense. It's endearing.
And she laughs at anything.
It's why we're friends with her and Corinne, okay? The laughability is off the charts.
The laughability, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Jake says, yes, like Hieronymus Bosch, Dutch painter.
There you go.
Hieronymus asks, have any of you heard of Mario Kaizo? Mario Kaizo?
Kaizo Mario. I have heard of that. I can't remember what it is at the mo.
Okay.
Kaizo Mario.
3 side-scrolling platforms in which the player controls Mario or Luigi. Kaizo Mario World, also known as an inappropriate word, Mario.
What?
It's a ROM hack of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System video game Super Mario World.
And it's an inappropriate word? I am
In
confused.
the alias version of the name. I don't know what the other word means. Kaizo.
Uh-oh. Have we been cussing for like an hour?
Japanese Interest Magazine. Translated in English to reorganize or restructure or reconstruct.
New Mario. It's like New Donk City.
Hieronymus says, it's like a fan-made hack where all the levels are practically impossible.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe
That
that. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Where the thwomps just thwomp so fast that you can't do anything about it.
Hyper thwomp. I watch a lot of GT Live, which is Matt Pat from Game Theory, Film Theory, Food Theory, and he does really hard Mario Maker levels. So, or not just Mario Maker, but I think Kaizo Mario as well, as he's done. I overdid your face cam. Ugh, I'm so annoyed.
There's only 30 minutes that you have to deal with it.
It's fine. I'll fix it afterward.
It's fine. My face? How do you fix it afterward?
I'll fix your face. No, I'll fix your face. It's just that the camera is slightly cut off within the little outline that we have around our cameras. Mine's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you're such a problem child. Because of me.
It's the mouse on me.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum. Rynn says about Hieronymus Bosch. I love Bosch's triptychs. I remember being mildly obsessed with them when I was a teenager. And Tara says, cool, I'm behind on the times for some reason. I don't know. Kendall says, I think there's a movie called Startup, but I'm specifically watching the Korean TV drama.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I read that part about the Mario game.
Is
Jake Green says,
Hieronymus a lot to do?
Hieronymus, Anonymous, Hieronymus, it's same. Jake Green says, I need to do more research about MatPat. There was some scandal a while back, and I stopped watching his stuff.
There's always a scandal. I feel like, honestly, there's not a YouTuber without something now. But as for MatPat, I think any scandal that he's a part of has probably been, to me, not enough to stop watching content. Because, like, seriously, if you just listen to every little thing where it's like, this person smokes. Oh my gosh. Or like...
well, I don't know. If Jake Green thinks it's a scandal, we're not supporting a channel. It's probably got merit.
Important. I totally understand that. Not saying that, like, everybody should be accepted, because definitely not. Don't get me wrong there. But the thing is,
Jake Green's gonna do the legwork.
Well, I remember one of the things that I heard about MatPat. What?
One of the things that captions calls Jake when I say Jake Green.
Chickarine. I love it.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, do you see my captions? Oh no!
Oh, what do they say?
Stop! Don't say them. Hello, 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 hello. It just says lol.
Oh, it's laughing at you. It's you can't stop me. I'm captions. I do what I want.
Whoa, calm
It's you,
down,
Anthony, and
Captain
me,
Crunch.
Captain
You really
Crunch.
want attention,
You
don't
thought you were by yourself.
Elocution. Anyways,
know
so
what
yeah,
she
what I heard
craves.
about MatPat's quote-unquote controversy was that he wasn't giving proper credit to game makers. I think at one point where they were saying like, oh, if this is something you do all the time and it's like, you know, streaming games, it's really important to give credit where credit is due, which I agree with full-heartedly. Then I think that was it. I don't know. That's just memory stuff. So it's definitely loosey-goosey, and you should look into it if you really care. But if there is something that I'm missing that's like a bigger issue, then please let me know, because I watch quite a lot of their content and I don't want to be supporting somebody who doesn't deserve it.
Truth.
And just a reminder, when we started streaming, there was a lot of talk of there was stuff going down with like YouTubers, streamers all over the place, where it was like the reckoning or whatever you would want to call it, where people were held accountable for things that they had said in the past. And I always said, like, if we say anything, you have to hold us accountable always. So if we're ever less than what you want, if we're ever, you know, not as good at talking as you know we should be. Not talking, but you know what I mean.
Course correct.
Like, we want to
learn
be the
from
best
our
people
mistakes
we can be.
and grow.
Yes, and we are living publicly and learning publicly, so that is part of it. And that's one of the things where, like, if MatPat wasn't giving proper credit and hopefully, like, you know, learned or changed in some way or had some kind of reasoning behind it, blah blah blah, whatever, I would think of that as a much lesser form of being not the perfect creator, because nobody's going to be perfect, than doing something truly irresponsible, which plenty of people have done. So many people on the platforms that we're talking about have done actually bad things, so let's try to not actually do bad things. That's what I hope for. And also encourage people to be better. I think we can always be better, we can always say stuff better, and it's not about being defensive in that kind of situation. It's about learning from your mistakes and growing. So that's what we're hoping for. Speaking of which, we have some links in the description you should check out, and also some parts of the Discord that you should check out. We have more important channels sometimes, not always like super traverse, but I've seen that Kendall's been posting some stuff in the anti-racism resources tabs or channel. And there's some really great stuff about Japanese American memorial pilgrimages. There's episodes of podcasts that you can listen to. There's all sorts of stuff that we've got on that channel to check out. So if you ever want to just do some research, kind of broaden your knowledge of the world. We've also got LGBTQIA resources as well right next to it. Lots of stuff that we can talk about and become better human beings together about. Oh my gosh, also, Rynn posted this, is this your video and you made it into a GIF? Was this your whole journey, Rynn? Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Worth it. Look at the pencil test.
Rynn says,
oh my gosh, it is so sad. Look at it.
Look at it, just like,
I can't do it.
Don't touch me. No!
It's so small. I love that baby.
Oh, I like the lining up for the second pokening. And then it just cuts back to the loop.
Exactly.
You're gonna get that second one, I know it.
Oh, I'm coming for you. But also, Rynn says,
know.
I ended up creating a Giphy account because the file size was too large. It should automatically embed. Test. Perfectly done. Amazing job. 10 out of 10.
Can you subscribe to a hashtag on YouTube like you can subscribe to a hashtag on Instagram?
I have no idea.
Me either.
This one. Yes. Good. Looks like a lot of fun, that Oxalis. I love how slender the stems are. It looks like a dainty little fairy plant. Have you seen the
Cute.
purple variety as well? Oh my goodness, I have not. By the way, these are the pictures I posted of the Oxalis. It looks so sad, but at my mom's place they are standing straight up, so I hope that in the future it will be like that, and the leaves will fluff out a little bit more like
I
a
gotta
clover.
water my plants.
Do it. Don't starve your babies.
Oof.
Take care
Gotta
of
do
them.
that.
Take care of them.
Tara says, TikTok, real voice. Don't touch me. 6 feet social distance.
It ain't familiar. I don't know what the the toxic, the TikTok version of that is, because I'm not on TikTok. Although Kendall and Joe keep me young with all of the things they send us on Instagram. I watch those, and I'm thinking a lot of those are from TikTok. They're just ported over. Like, hey, double audience. That's me. Okay, I'm going to do some color balance work on this. Oh yeah, more warm. I want it to have definitely cool elements, but I also want it to have some warm elements. I can have it all! I can have it all!
This man opens doors for me.
I'm freer than you. That's references to 30 Rock if you don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it.
Tara says, I've seen it with people petting cats. I don't think TikTok, or I don't have TikTok either. Just winds up on my Instagram Explore page.
Yeah, definitely. TikTok is kind of everywhere on socials now, which I just watched. Hey, speaking of which, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to make a black and white layer. Okay, so I can see the values. There was just a video on, I think it was Film Theory, which is Matt Pat again, talking about the different stages of YouTube where it's like eras, and what kind of content becomes the zeitgeist thing, that's happening, and how it's a changing period right now, and TikTok is part of that because it's actually, like, in terms of view time, an actual competitor to YouTube, which is kind of crazy because it's so new and it's so different. But the thing he was saying is the big difference is YouTube has monetization of some sort, and there's no way to earn through TikTok at this time for content creators. So that is a big thing, I would say. I'm gonna color the
Kendall
lines.
says, people just download their talks to Instagram. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they killed Instagram for kids. Why would anyone think that was a good idea?
What?
And Tara says, same, still can't believe it was an idea. And Hieronymus says, I had an account but deleted it because I just don't have a use for it anymore. There was too much essays and stuff, so it just, Yeah, I was just telling Gary that earlier today. He's like, being on social media, like, makes me so sad and depressed sometimes. I'm like, delete it off your phone.
Yeah, get rid of it.
It's so much better to just, you could still have it on the computer. You could get rid of it altogether if you want to, but just deleting it off your phone makes you check it so much less often.
For sure. And identifying that it makes him sad is like a huge part of it. Just to be like, hey, this is something that I don't need. Get it gone.
And you could always download it again. But
always, yeah.
It's just human nature to out of sight, out of mind, or just what you talk about, like ease of effort of having links clickable in the description. Like, if you can't just tap it and you have to like go to the app store, search for it, download it, like put your login info again, then it's going to be too much work to want to use it.
Definitely.
And you'll just feel better and not have all the sadness.
Suddenly, I feel
delete socials.
Yeah, seriously.
Wait, you feel lightning or?
Oh, no. I was saying for him, like, oh, you delete it and then suddenly you feel a little bit lighter and may not even notice it in a cognizant way. It's just like, oh, I feel better.
Yeah, I did that with a few things. Twitter, I got rid of on my phone. Reddit, I just was spending too much time on it, so I just got it off my phone. And now I don't use my phone as often as I did.
There you go. Which I think is a lot of people's dream, is to just be like, nah to the phone. But yeah, I think that all of that is definitely worth thinking about for each individual. A lot of us have work on the phone, basically. Like, oh, social media is part of how I get jobs and things like that. So it's a little less easy to just put it down. But I also...
Yes and no. Like, if it's for business, you want to have work-life balance, so you check business emails at a certain time, like when you're working, so you could check business opportunities at a certain time. You could definitely schedule that into a business type of thing and not have notifications just streaming in whenever somebody's reaching out.
Agreed.
So I still have a business Instagram that I check, I suppose. And I've gotten work from it even just this year.
Nice. Love to hear it.
But I'm not on there all the time.
I have gone the opposite route of I don't know how to make it like healthy. Like, you've seemed to found a way that like makes it a better system for yourself. And I think my way of dealing with it has just been, don't go on social media.
Yeah.
For work or for pleasure. Like, I've completely gotten rid of like my social like the feeling of wanting to go on social media. It's gone.
Yeah. Which is really good. There is the like, I guess part of that is good because it does stress a lot of people out.
Yeah. I also
it's just kind of designed to.
It's to the point for me, like, it doesn't necessarily stress me out a ton. It definitely can when I see like so many bad news stories on, I think Twitter is the biggest one for that, because I can see a lot of news very quickly, like, oh, here's headlines, and I'm like suffering. But the other part of it is just, I find it boring a lot of the time, honestly. I'm just like, I don't know, not super engaged. I guess maybe I'm just not following people that are like keeping my interest. Or actually, you know, one of the big things about Instagram is I see like 2 of my people I follow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I do not see everybody I follow.
It's not about friends anymore. It's just very commercialized of, here's all the accounts you follow. And
sometimes I've realized that like I've been following someone and I haven't seen their work for years. Like, I'll go to their profile and I'm like, I have not seen any of this, and I know you're posting and I know I'm on here.
This just happened to me with a friend of mine from college, where I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like a throwback thing or something from them appeared on my feed. And then I clicked through and I was like, oh my gosh, happy belated birthday. I didn't see this on the day that it happened. And oh my gosh, I haven't seen any of these posts for the past year. What?
I don't know what's happening anymore because nothing's happening.
Yeah.
On the flip side,
that's kind of why the timeline thing was kind of upsetting, when you couldn't see things chronologically, because then you know like what you missed and where to scroll back to. Of like, the last thing I saw was this, and I'll just scroll down until I see that, and then I know I'm caught up. And now it's just like, I don't know what I'm missing. It's just prioritized based off of the algorithm.
The algorithm. Yes.
Which is why Discord is a nice little social spot to be in. And Anthony Jackson was saying earlier about Behance. Behance as a social platform is great for creatives and streamers and artists and kind people, which is totally true.
The vibe here is so less different from any other social media, but in a way that, like, I feel like there's a lot less activity in terms of like everybody's posting all the time, all of the people are here or whatever, but also it narrows it down to who you really want to see, and you never miss like, oh, if your posts or whatever, the people's posts are chronological on that front page of Behance, then the chance of you missing it is a lot less than Instagram, where it's like, here's your catered feed, you will see the same thing twice or 15 times, I don't know, and all of it has
with an ad every single like 3 posts. Kendall says, I moved all of my apps over to a specific screen and threw screen time over it after 5 minutes. Definitely help cut down a lot of time. Nice. Can't get rid of it but at least it cuts me off after 15 minutes. And Dark Hours in the chat saying, I am very late. I cannot believe myself. Unacceptable.
Very acceptable. I'm sure you're doing something very important, and also
took
there's
the words
no
right out of my mouth
of anything from anyone, so you're perfect.
Kendall says, me just hearing lemon grab scream, unacceptable. Lemon grab. But also, you are never late. What's lemon grab?
That's from Adventure Time. Did you watch Adventure Time? I don't know.
Not all of it, but I've seen a lot of it, I think.
Oh, Lemon Grab is a character who screams, "Unacceptable!"
Does he grab stuff?
There's a lot of lemons and things happen with them.
Oh,
Does
that sounds
answer
familiar.
your question, child?
Maybe. Jocko says, yes, the lemon grab scream was the intended one this time. Step aside, Wilhelm. Where did we hear that in? One of the episodes of Visions, I think, had a Wilhelm scream.
I can believe that. Also, almost every one of them has the line. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Maybe it was Wolfwalkers. I think there was a Wilhelm scream in that one.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I so badly want to watch Wolfwalkers.
Yeah, you said you had a trial. You should boot it up and watch it.
You have the trial. That's what you're doing.
On our podcast, I said, I've got a trial. And you said, I think we might have a week trial or something.
No, I said we should get a week trial. And then we swap the passwords so that you get it for a week and we get it for a week. And so it's just like been all the weeks of...
I've got a year trial.
And then I told you to watch Ted Lasso. You got a year
Haven't
trial?
watched...
What the what? How did... What?
It came with my iPad.
Boy, what the
Isn't that weird?
heck?
It also came with a year trial of Apple Arcade, but I didn't want that, so I didn't utilize that.
What is it?
Maybe I should have posted it somewhere, like Honey. Is that a thing you could do?
Honey. I don't know.
Apple Arcade is iPad and iPhone have specific mobile games, and it's through Apple Arcade, and I think this is a trial because Apple Arcade costs like $10 a month. I'm probably wrong. I don't have it. Or they're pretty quality games, it looks like.
Oh, cool. So
yeah.
You don't want them?
No.
All right.
I've got plenty of games I need to play on my Switch and PC and to Xbox. I don't need another thing that I'm just like, I need to play games on that now too.
I understand.
So no, I didn't.
Man, I want to play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, see? That's all I need.
All I need in life is Breath of the Wild.
I've been playing Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
Favorite part so far? Anything standing out?
I like it. 2 got to the point where it was just too frustrating, and I didn't like the mechanic of switching between light world, dark world, and not having objectives show up on the map and getting very turned around because the map is in a 3D space and you have to maneuver it on like the X, Y, Z axis, and it's cumbersome.
Were they just
the game's plot was good, and there's a lot of redeeming qualities about it, but that one specifically was just, I don't have to play this.
Yeah.
And I'm not having fun. As a fan, I've played it before, but I don't want to revisit it more than I already have. So I just jumped into 3, and 3 has, I feel like, almost hit the stride of combining what is great about number 1, which is the open worlds and distinct areas, so that once you're in this room or area and it's easy to like navigate back. The map is just a little bit less cumbersome and it looks more polished, and they've combined some things for quality of life. I feel like 3 got a lot right. The motion controls, I'm not a huge fan of. I liked having like an actual control, not using the Wiimote. So I'm hoping for Metroid Prime 4 that we're going to have just pure controls on like a Pro controller, or using the Joy-Cons like in an attached mode. But I know one of the Joy-Con has like an infrared sensor, so it could be utilized in a motion capability, but I hope they don't go that route.
I know. I really hope that they just do options as much as possible going forward, because I feel like that's the biggest complaint I always hear about Nintendo is like, you have the ability to do this, I get it, like you trying to make the Wiimotes and motion control really cool and stuff, but then just make it an option to not use it like that, please. Yeah,
it was really defining of that generation when it came out, and some games just used it really well. And Metroid, it just gets repetitive. Like in Wii Sports, I felt like it was fun to like bowl with it or golf or whatever, but even then, like the calibration was off sometimes, and you're like, okay, this isn't really registering what I'm doing, but it's a fun little thing to get together with friends and play sports or whatever. But in corruption, you have to like use it to open doors and solve puzzles, and when it's not registering, and it's not because of you, but it's because like the infrared sensor just like flickered and now it's shooting off the screen, or you're trying to like aim on enemies, but it's just all over the place. It's like, this isn't because of me. I know I'm good with the controller. It's something's interfering. Cecil jumped up and like looked into the Wiimote one time and got really scared and ran away. And then he was like by the door and he like looked over and he was looking at the Wiimote, and I like wiggled it a little because I was still playing the game, and he ran away.
Oh my god!
I don't know what he saw, but
a ghost in the machine.
Yeah, his eyes just went like saucers. He was like, "What is that?"
Oh
I hate it.
I hate it. I'm out. Bye. Oh my gosh. By the way, oh, Joe, you're so sweet. Jake had to head out. Just
bye, Jake.
You know. Bye, Jake.
Oh, bye. Yeah, I got lost on a tangent.
No, I love your tangents. Please, more.
We have 5 minutes left.
Except.
And Anthony, can I bribe you to stream 15 more minutes than planned? I've missed you all so ridiculously much. I will do anything.
Anything, Joe? Your children. I mean, I'm down with
Fall Zine 2020, looking at you.
No. Whatchamacallit. Anthony, if you have to leave, you can. It's totally fine. But yeah, I'm down for 15 more minutes. That's fine.
I could stay on, yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. How easy, Joe. You get what you want.
Hurry, ask for another hour.
No, I love hanging out with y'all too, and I am so sorry that we had so many technical things happen last week. It was unfortunate, but we can make up for it this week with so much fun and 15 whole minutes extra.
Kendall says, "LOL, actually I did work on the fall zine today, thank you." And Dark Hour says, "How dare, it's being put together as we speak."
As we speak.
And Rynn says, "Oh goodness, Anna, the fairy queen, your firstborn child." And then Hieronymus says, "Ursula, Anna, I want your voice."
That should make you even more scared.
You're gonna train them to be illustrators.
I don't want
You do the
much,
sketch, you do the flats, I just do the parts that I want to do.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of which, should we announce the thing that we just decided to do today?
The winner of the contest. What?
What contest are you holding? I want in.
I don't know. When you announce things.
For a second, this chair painting it reminded me of Blue's Clues for some reason. I think it's like the sketchy dark lines reminded me of the chalk zone thing. Do you remember that?
Chalk zone?
Yeah, like
you gotta open up magical portal.
Yeah, it was a magical picture that they'd be like, it's chalk time or something like that, and then they'd jump into the picture and they could draw anything that would like come to life or work or whatever.
Oh.
It was fun times. Did you not watch Blue's Clues?
Sabrina had it's chalk time? Are you talking about Chalk Zone or Blue's Clues?
Blue's Clues had a chalk zone, but it's not Chalk Zone.
No, it's Blue's Skidoo.
And we can too.
There's no chalk.
There was chalk. They drew with it.
Not for Blue's Skidoo, I don't think. That was for the notepad, wasn't it? Notebook?
There was a picture on the wall that they jumped into, not the notebook.
Yeah, but I don't think they drew it with chalk, did they? I don't remember. So. I guess. Did they? Did they? Did they? I don't remember.
I think the
mail
chat
time
knows what's going on.
I don't know.
They know better than either of our stupid brains put together. We're just struggling to put out a sentence, and they're like, actually,
my brain skidooed.
Poopsies. Oh my gosh. Anthony.
Oh, did you want to say? Rynn saying, the contest no one knew about is happening. Surprise.
Uh-oh. Even us. No, there's no contest. Although maybe we should do one of these days. We could make something fun come.
We did do a contest.
Did we? Oh.
Yeah, last time OBS was being a problem.
So true. Last
Gave
time.
a little prize to who guessed how many times it would crash.
Exactly.
That makes it fun.
Well, you gotta gamify it.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a bit more successful than the Discord.
But yeah, the thing that we just signed on to do today, kind of. Do you want to announce that, or do you think it's too early?
I don't know.
Tell me. Tell me more, tell me more. Should I tell them?
Well, Ryan has say on that, doesn't he?
I suppose so. Yeah, well, let's wait for Ryan. There are things in the works.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, 15 minutes starts now.
Oh my gosh, you really want to leave already? I mean, let's have fun. I'm just trying out stuff with this mouse. I'm not sure if this is the style I want to go for the end, but I'm just painting right now and having a good time, which is really
What book are they reading? Where's the frog?
Probably like Faust or something. Making a deal
Did
with the
you
devil.
nix the frog, or?
No, I haven't. I haven't figured out the frog. I wanted them to be on a leaf.
You moved into color.
Yeah, I moved on to color. Did you not see all that?
No, I just mean like you haven't drawn the frog yet, but you already moved on to color. So is he still gonna work in the composition?
Oh, he'll work in the composition. We can always add stuff. There's no like it has to be here or there. There are no rules in art. Okay, it's just whatever I say goes.
Sometimes there are.
It's whatever I say goes.
Painting by numbers.
Tomorrow, 'cause we've all been painted by numbers. The dancing as we follow. You said it was love. I said
Copyright. She's just going. She's going. That's the longest we've ever had. Maybe they'll sponsor us.
I can't stop, won't stop. The sounds are in my head. Do you get it? You get it? You get it? That band is called The Sounds.
Dark Hour says, Anthony, if you must leave, I will allow it. Oh, so
if you
graceful.
Huh.
Can you give us a blue clue? And Tyler asks, can you give us a hint about...
I'm excited to the max.
Stupid.
To be
Tara says, a crumb. What is that
crumb,
from?
a pittance.
A crumb.
No cheeses
Please,
for his nieces. I think
I'm
he's
a
in
bite,
PJs.
just a tail. Oh, wait. I was reminding me of Spirited Away when the frogman is trying to get the roasted newt from Lynn.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. What about that?
When Tara said, a crumb. And it kind of reminded me of the plea in his voice of
please.
like, just a little nibble off the tail.
Roasted newt. Whoa. I love Spirited Away.
Tyler says that was the worst hint. Wait, maybe the best. And Dark Hour says, I get it. And then Kendall says, OMG, Adobe Max. And Alessandro says, Adobe Max. And Tara says, Adobe Max, Halloween, October, Ryan, Anthony, Anna, Superstream. You got it. Someone's been keeping count.
I love all of you so much. You're amazing. Oh my gosh.
Hieronymus' sister's birthday is in 4 days.
Happy 4 days till your birthday, Hieronymus' sister. Is that a sentence that has ever been said before?
I don't know. How many sisters did Hieronymus Bosch have?
Yeah. Oh man. By the way, we kind of glazed over it. If you've never seen Hieronymus Bosch's work, you gotta
Garden of Earthly Delights.
You gotta. It is out of this freaking world and realm
sometimes
of
literally
reality.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's a lot of flowers coming out of butts and stuff. So just look into
stuff.
It.
And
stuff.
how.
It's like heaven and hell had a weird baby. Like that shouldn't happen, but somehow it's beautiful. But also,
flowers. Ooh.
Not flowers. Yeah, the Garden of Earthly Delights is the one that I believe was our art history teacher's favorite piece. There's so much to look at.
I just talked about her earlier today with Dark Hours.
Indeed.
Well, a little bit. Dark Hours sent me a TikTok of art history stuff, and I thought it was funny, so I sent it to Minna.
Yeah. We love our art history teacher. She great. Are you happy now, Anthony?
Oh, look at it. He's in there.
Do you see your friend? Also, the music stops.
I do.
Start it up. I said, wait a minute, honey bunny. Add it up. Add it up. Add it up. Sorry.
Because we've all been painted by numbers.
Wait, what's another sound song? Let's do...
Sound song? Oh, the sounds. Okay.
Stop. Just
crossing
kick
the
it.
Rubicon.
Get you started, cause it's so easy. I like it that way, and you know it. You remember?
A little bit. I didn't listen to the sounds all that much.
Tony the Beat, I think.
Tony the Beat. Yeah, that does sound familiar. I think that was on my Bleach Exile playlist.
The old days. We once went to a concert that was No Doubt. That was the... What do you call it?
Yeah, they were there. I think we got something signed. Erin got something signed.
By No Doubt or the Sounds? Because the Sounds were
The
opening
Sounds.
for them. Yeah.
Erin... Was Erin de Benedetti there?
Erin
I feel like he
full name
was.
on the stream. Yes, our friend Erin.
Well, I mean...
I know. The thing is, we always said his last name. In fact, sometimes we would say it as his first name, so...
De Benedetti.
I
It's
love
the
Erin.
fun thing to do with your mouth.
It really is. It's a ride. But, yeah, our friend Erin got
He
us
was a
into
big
the
sound
Sounds.
found, right?
Absolutely.
He was a big sound pig.
Sound pig. Is that a compliment?
He was a pig sound, right? Who's a big
No.
pig sound? Is
You could be a pig too.
captions.
Oi! But yeah, we went to that concert and we were like an hour late, so we missed the opening, the Sounds, and then we got to see No Doubt, which was the era of Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver.
Wait, no, it was
a little
actually
bit
before
after
that.
Rocksteady.
It was when they were wearing.
Oh, it was
suits and
after.
stuff. What was that?
It was after Rocksteady, but I don't think it was Push and Shove yet.
It wasn't
like,
Push and
that
Shove
album.
yet. You're right. What was that?
It was in
before?
between. It was just like a reunion. It's hella good. Rocksteady was like their third album, and they didn't have anything after that until Push and Shove.
Gotcha.
So I think they had like a collections album that came out and a couple of singles, but nothing big or no EPs even. And then after, is it called Push and Shove? I think
believe
that's
so.
what it was. They just disbanded kind of, or Gwen left and did her own thing, and the bandmates found another lead vocalist.
Oh, did
Rest
they?
in peace. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
I know.
True fan.
It's sad. I don't think we'll... Well, I mean, ABBA came back after 40 years, so we'll
Who
see.
the heck knows, honestly? Anything can happen. And we just appreciate their music before that, because I think that...
That's true, we do.
We agree
but
that,
now
like,
Gwen
Return of
sings country with
Saturn-
Blake Shelton. Or
but
whoever.
Return of Saturn and Tragic Kingdom are, like, our favorites. That kind
Yeah,
of...
there's a lot of good ones on Rocksteady.
Oh, there
and
are,
a
like,
couple of good ones on
songs.
Push and Shove, but not my
I
favorite though.
take the bait. It's a risky business, gonna play it anyway.
And that being said, I guess I kind of like some solo Gwen Stefani songs, but
She
preferred
called
No Doubt.
TikTok.
What does that mean?
Do you remember the her first song on her solo album? It starts with tick tock,
Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah.
It's amazing. Anyways, that's a lot of music talk. Who are you guys' favorite bands right now? Let me know.
Right now.
I've been listening to a lot of 21 Pilots. They've been posting their concert series on a YouTube channel of like their concert series. How about that? And their shows look insane. There's so much theatrical stuff going on. It's awesome. And then that got me back into My Chemical Romance for a minute because I was like, you know, it's clearly one of their what would you call it, influences, and so I was like, oh, gotta check out the original again. And then what was the other one I've been listening to a lot? I listened to the Pierces, the whole You and I album again. That's great.
Oh, I've been listening to the Pierces a lot actually as well. They had a song come out last year called Everything. I think I posted it on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good song. I love it.
They're great. They
Yeah,
do the good
if
stuff.
you guys want like calming slice of life type of music, the Pierces are a great band
And
to
also,
check out.
I'll Kill My Boyfriend music. The Pierces.
Yeah, depending on what album you're listening to. You and I feels
and
more
I.
like rainy day type of thing. Creation has some good ones on there for like those kind of vibey feels of I don't know, just trying to zen out, but also listening to the story that they tell in their music, because it is very like lyrical or poetic.
Ooh, poetic. Get deep with it.
Kind of like Florence and the Machine, I feel like. Her songs are very,
Yeah.
like, poetry.
Love a good Florence. Borns, just listen to that as well.
Yeah, Dopamine, is that the... Or did you listen to his second?
No, the old ones. I just love that. Yeah, Dopamine.
That whole
is
album.
Great.
Yeah, Dopamine through and through is really good. His second one had a couple of good ones, but
I don't
still go back to
remember if I listened to
Dopamine
that.
more. I think it's called like Blue something or other.
Also, I just realized that I hadn't listened to Foster the People in a long time, and then I go to their page and they have apparently a new song for an album that's going to come out soon, which is awesome.
Nice.
Neat. Oh, Marina and the Diamonds. I'm looking through my YouTube playlist just to remember. Marina's new album, Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land, is amazing.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the most recent stuff. Got like individual songs here and there, obviously, but just most listened to artists at the moment. Oh, and Vampire Weekend. I've been doing a lot of diving back into them.
Nice. I listened to Master of My Make Believe by Santigold recently, and Night Work by Scissor Sisters.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Scissor Sisters. Oh my gosh.
Gotta fight fire with fire.
Fire with fire, fire with fire.
It's like If, but sung backwards.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Banger.
It is a really good one.
Also, it's Feel It Still.
Kendall has to go to dinner.
Bye, Kendall. Have a great
Kendall.
night. Thanks for hanging out with us and for being an amazing mod. Kendall's links are down in the description. Check them out. She is amazing.
Dark Hours also posted a song in the chat called Montana. I don't know what it's called.
Montana.
My Life is Better Without You. Music
Where
video.
is
it like a...
Montana?
Oh, it's from the McElroy family. What is this?
No way.
Who is this?
What's this? What's this?
Boop, 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 boop.
Glasses. That's what he needs. Oh my goodness, friends. Oh, I should probably do it on a different layer so I can make them all translucent.
Alessandra said, LOL, they don't quite look like Pokemon, Anna and Anthony. What Pokemon?
I'm disappointed.
Me too.
Who? Is it our
We'll make it look more like Pokemon. Are you talking about Hieronymus Bosch? Yeah, I guess that's not very Pokemon.
Oh, definitely not. Why is that comparison coming up? That's very not them.
I don't know.
Although, can you imagine Pokemon designed by Hieronymus Bosch?
Yeah, I don't think it would be for kids anymore.
Has it ever been?
Pokemon?
Yes.
I think it's been for kids for the past 30 years.
So you say. So you say. So you say.
I would like a Hieronymus Bosch Pokemon episode.
I think it'd get weird, man. I'm here for it.
But I am loving this other thing, PokeToon on Kids TV. They have cute shorts for Pokemon.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's the Magikarp one I was talking to you about, and Slugma,
yeah.
and Rynn's been posting it. We watched the Gengar one. There's a couple I haven't seen. It looks like there's a Pancham one and a Nidorino.
Oh, I forgot about Nidorino and Nidorina. Wow. That's weird when you just forget about a whole Pokemon. They're cute. What's
Pokemon?
the pre-evolved version of that?
Of who?
Nidorina and Nidorino. Oh my gosh, can I even say it? Nidorino.
Aren't those the pre-evolved versions?
No, they're the biggies, aren't they?
Well, that's like King and Queen, whatever their names are.
What?
Nidorino. Like Nidorino evolves into Nidoking, and then there's Nidoqueen.
That's what
But
it is.
I don't remember the very first form of them.
It's just neh.
They're tiny little hamster-looking things when they start out.
They're so cute.
Nidoran,
Wow.
Nidoran, and then it evolves into Nidorino, and then it evolves into Nidoking. And then the counterpart is Nidoran, Nidorina, and Nidoqueen.
Riveting.
Thank you.
Thank you
What's
for looking.
Nido mean? Needle? Needle? They've got little spikes on there.
I would imagine it's in Japanese, right?
Maybe. A lot of the time they translate to like an English pun. Like
Really?
Charmander is
Oh, true.
something else in Japanese.
Pikachu?
That one crosses over between the two. Pika's the Japanese equivalent of electricity. And like the noise that electricity makes, if that's correct. I don't know.
Okay.
Rynn probably knows. And then Chew is just like the noise a mouse makes.
Mm-hmm.
Pika, or is Pika a unit of electricity? Pika?
Man, I don't know. Gotta brush up on my electricity books. You know how I do.
Dark Arrow says, how would ADHD impact this? Have I just never found the music that does the dopamine? Will I ever? That is both great and so sad. Is it Nido? Like Nai-Do? Being the responsible mod, I have to say we've reached 15 minutes, but feel free to go on. And Rynn says, Pika Pika is like saying so shiny. Like, ooh, this is so clean. Like when you walk into a nicely decorated and tidy home. Okay, that's not the definition that I remember for Pikachu. Pikachu etymology.
This is very important, everyone. We're learning together.
According to the series producer Satoshi Tajiri, the name is derived from a combination of two Japanese onomatopoeia, pika pika, a sparkling sound, which I guess is the same thing as so shiny, and choo choo, a sound a mouse makes.
Wow. Shiny.
Despite the name's origins, however, Nishida based Pikachu's Generation 1 design, especially in its cheeks, on squirrels.
I mean...
Not a mouse. Because the noise a squirrel makes is terrifying. Okay, that's more duck. But yeah, I guess they do make that noise. A lot of the time that I'm hiking the forest and they're in a tree, they do this bark.
Yeah, do it.
It's not like chittering. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It would definitely be a good noise for Jake Green to make to get pancakes and syrup to look at the camera. I'm going to message Jake Green later and ask if he could make a compilation video of all the different noises he gets while the dogs are around to get them to turn their heads.
Please and
so
thank
videotaping
you.
Every single time they turn their head, and he's just like making various noises throughout the whole thing. And then, I don't know, laughs at the end and says, "This is for you, Anthony." This is just off the cuff thinking.
You are very specific in your requests, and then laugh in a very
commissioning
natural
him
way at the end and
yeah.
say, "This is for you, my one and only Anthony." Wow.
Okay, well, yeah. If that's what the people want.
Everyone, make videos for Anthony, and then at the end be like, "This is for you, Anthony. Love ya."
Dark Hour says,
"Oh my gosh, I've
Jake
never
with
done
a serious
that for you,
face.
and it makes me sad.
This is for you, Anthony. Hieronymus has to leave. Bye.
See you, Hieronymus. We're gonna leave soon too. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh my gosh, so silly.
Dark Hour says, also, cheeky reminder that we have an APAC stream today. It's a fun one.
How exciting!
Do we have a link up on Discord for that?
If you don't know, Joe is a mod and sometimes guest and sometimes host of the APAC streams, which are the Australian, well, APAC, that would be...
ACE, Asian Pacific, Adobe, Coolios.
Coolios, baby. But yes, we have Asian Pacific branch of Adobe Live.
It's in my brain somewhere. I've looked it up before.
You know we have. Oh, man. Oh, Alessandra's asking, can you check the pictures of the Pokemon Oreos, Anna, before you leave? Is that new pictures?
Are there more? Are there more?
Let's look. Tell me more.
Oh, I forgot to look for those at like a grocery store nearby.
Seriously, we need to
Oh,
have them.
is that Rowlet? Oh, that's Squirtle. Looks kind of scary. It looks like his inner shell is like a rib cage or something.
It's a skeleton.
Just got Halloween on the mind, I suppose.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And Charmander! Okay, that Flametail is super cute. Oh, I love these. Like, it's so funny. I don't care if they're
techniques for our future cake.
Yes. Straight on, smiling at the camera. Flame on. With a curved text along the top. And then a round cake this time. And it doesn't say Happy Birthday, Anthony. It says Charmander. Are you down with that?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, heck yeah.
I don't care.
Thank you, Alessandra. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I love those cookies. I'm so glad you got them.
Is that still the first batch you have, Alessandra? Or is that second batch?
Batchful. Don't be so batchful. Okay. What am I thinking? Oh my gosh, you are the characters from Beavis and Butthead. You're Beavis. I'm Butthead.
I don't like you anymore.
Like backwards, I would be Beavis and you're Butthead.
I don't want to be either of them.
You just laughed like them. Clearly you're a fan.
I was making fun of your laugh, if that's any consolation.
I feel bad about myself.
So you get to be both. Oh, God. Ugh, I hate it so much.
You're welcome.
Alessandra says, still first batch. I ate Pikachu already. Nom nom.
Good. That's what we want to hear. Drip, drip, drop, little April showers. I'm going to make some mushrooms here.
It's September. Of course you are.
Are you making fun of me?
No, it's great.
I can't take you seriously ever again. I don't know who my friends are anymore.
Beavis and Butthead.
Ain't no friends of mine. Boy, I feel so judged. Should I not?
I'll take it back.
Now?
It's fine. It looks fine. This is fine.
Can't deal with it.
Rynn says, the cookies that encourage gluttony. Gotta eat them all.
Gotta eat them all. Gotta eat them all. Pokemon.
Gotta eat them all. Gotta eat them all.
Okay, so this is
I used to dunk. It's super effective. Dunk it in milk. Like dunk. Like it's a joke. Oh, God. Butt quack.
By the way, this stream is brought to you by, we should have said this more earlier. The stream is brought to you by our podcast called Oops All Bloops. It's a fun little place for us to talk about art, inspiration, and anything that comes to mind. You can get access to it above the chat or on my Behance page. There's a subscriber little section on the left-hand side, and not all streamers. A lot of the streamers that you see here on Behance have subscriptions, so I'd encourage you to check out their offerings. We've got a whole post about it in the work section on my page that tells you what is offered, but I'll just give you a quick rundown. We have 2 podcasts per month. They are at least an hour in length, and it's only $3 to get access to that, as well as the Discord channel that we have to talk about the episode or whatever the heck we want in private in our secret server, Secret for us. Shh. If you want access to that, only $3 a month, and we have dropped the last episode on last Friday. It was a fun one, I gotta say. We took a quiz. We were planning on taking multiple, but we talked so much, we just took one. And we talked about a lot of fun stuff. It got on tangents, and it's a lot of laughs. So if you want to check that out, it's the newest episode. Also, I still haven't decided whether I want to hide the episodes or something after they're posted. So if you sign up right now, you will get access to 4 episodes. 4 episodes for $3.
Maybe you could put a cap on it, like the first 50 subscribers type of thing.
I know, because I want to give people access to it. The episodes are great so far, so it's something that I want people to be able to listen to. But also, does that incentivize you to just sign up after we've done a year of them? I don't know. But
yeah,
anyways.
100%. That definitely plays into it. But it would also be a good incentive to be like, the first 50, get all of them at once.
There you go.
Sorry, 51. Pony up.
Poor unfortunate soul. Too late, but true. But anyways, yeah, so that was our last one. We were doing quizzes, and our next one will be not this Friday, but the next. And we are open to suggestions if you ever want to put those in there, but we've got plenty to talk about in the meantime. So there you go. Boom, plug, did it. So
You did it.
to wrap up the stream, this is the piece that we're creating so far. I'll probably come back and work on the values a bit of this. I can already see, like, I want more contrast. We can turn it to black and white and see. Yeah, I want more, like, definitive darks to lights areas. Anyways, this turned into a spot illustration. It was just a little sketch at the beginning. Wait, here we go. There we are. There's the sketch. And
I love the bark on there.
yeah,
That feels so
it's
good.
cute.
What is it? It's that Nicholas Marley kind of bark
Nico Marley.
looking. Nico Marley.
Mhm.
Which, where's my Lightbox merch?
How soon do you want it?
I thought it was going to be here before it started. I was like jazzed to wear it on stream.
Aw.
Because I
Probably
ordered it
not.
weeks in advance.
Wow.
I just assumed it would have been here by now. Oh.
But this is the sketch that we started with, and then we added some color. We can go through.
November, Rynn just said. Okay, well, that tempers my expectations a little bit.
Temper your expectations, child. I like.
I won't be wondering for the next month. Where?
Where is my murky garden? Okay, so then we added color, we added a soft light layer, we added a color balance layer, and then another soft light layer, and then we've been painting on top of it. Wait, that's not the right layer.
His face changed so much. It went from...
There we go.
Whoa, yeah. It's gone all over the place, hasn't it?
Yeah, his eyes were like real big round guys, and then I made them little dots.
That feels Aristocats style with Rufus, is that?
Yeah, I could see that. Totally.
That feels that style, and then current style feels more Great Mouse Detective.
This is the current style?
Oh, is that the current one? Okay, not that one.
This one.
That one feels more Great Mouse Detective.
Okay. And then this is Rufus.
When's the last time you watched Great Mouse Detective?
5 million years ago?
It's really cute. You should watch it again.
I agree. I'm down for it.
And if you look in the background, I don't know, it's like a little Easter egg. If you look at the scenes going on in the background, there's like this double thing going on, and it's pretty cute.
That's cool. I like that. Huh.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, for now, we're going to say adios to this one. I definitely want to bring it back because I already want to paint on it more, but I have other things I have to do. So we will see you again on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific. And until then, check out the other streamers that are here. Also, check out the links in our description. We've got awesome mods. We've got an awesome Anthony. We've got so many brushes and music and all that good stuff. So thank you one and all to join us. Yeah. Tyler, I hope
Happy
you feel better.
fall. Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Happy fall.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for being here. Bye. Oh, wait, Anthony, do you have anything to say before we leave?
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to thumbs up here and on YouTube if you checked it out over there. We're trying to make YouTube a place that things happen. I don't know. It's kind of just spillover content at this point.
I love it. Also,
if you have ideas of what you would like a YouTube video of being, maybe we'll do it. Throw out some suggestions.
No guarantees. That's a lot of work.
No guarantees whatsoever. But if you've got ideas, let us know.
Also, get vaccinated, wash your hands, and wear a mask, and be a good person to yourself and others. I love you. Have a great day. Stay cozy. Bye.
Bye.